This week on the Patreon podcast, we were calling numbers out of Fez's phone at random. Roll it.
I think it would be fun if we both take our out and then play.
Now back to the regular pod.
A couple announcements before we start the podcast. You see this Yankee hat I'm wearing? I'm wearing it because I'm going to New York City on March 8th with Danny Mullen, and we are producing a hell of a comedy show with some of the best comics in New York City. You know they're fire out there. You know they're great out there. You're not going to want to miss this show. March 8th, 8 p.m. at Rodney's, guys. The tickets are in the bio, and guys, they include a meet and greet. And if you came to last year's, you know that we got to know each other real well, and we're friends now, so you better come out this year. All right, bring some friends, because it's a party, and we're all drinking, and we're going to have a great, grand old time. Now also, guys, yes, this podcast is absolutely amazing all the way through, and I want you guys to check it out all the way through, because A, yeah, we do discuss what happened in San Francisco. We might have made national news, and also Danny did get bit. He might have gotten bit by a lib. So you're going to want to hear that story. But also, guys, we got Fez and Austin on, and they go crazy towards each other. Not only that, guys, we have an unbelievable guest. The guy that blew his hand up celebrating the Dodgers World Series. And he goes into that story. You're not going to want to miss it. And then on the Patreon, guys, him and his cousin discuss a story that gave me chills. And you're going to want to hear it on Patreon about them getting attacked at a Denny's. Okay, guys? Please subscribe. This is all unbelievable stuff. I was really happy to make it for you guys. Support the show with the Patreon. And please, let's see you March 8th. March 8th, guys, buy some tickets. I want to see you out there. Drive out there. If you're anywhere near New York City, can't wait to meet you guys. And enjoy this hell of a podcast all the way through.
Oh, well, we're starting the podcast, and I'm toasting to Danny getting bitten by a liberal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty wild.
A lot of jokes have been made. If you get bitten by a liberal, do you turn non-binary at every full moon?
That one got a lot of likes, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people were leaving a lot of fun comments, and some of them were kind of mean-spirited comments about me squatting
Yeah, the
on the Smith machine.
Well, Danny, I think a lot of bros that watch this podcast, which I no doubt there's a lot of bros that do, they were a little upset to hear that, well, you were throwing 25s up on the old Smith machine.
You know what I did this morning? I shared a post on my Patreon that said, well, first of all, it was just a picture of an empty gym with a Smith machine and 25s racked on either side. And then it said hashtag get after it.
Wow. Because that's the gains that come to Danny Mullen. They come through the Smith machine. Huh?
Hey, that Smith machine gave me the strength to elevate a lib whose body type was identical to Fez's.
Yes. And, I would give him more athletic than Fez for sure, though, because of Fez is like...
I'm not so sure.
All right. He did do the hype keto or whatever. Yeah, you're right.
By the way, we have Fez, we have Austin Schlosser in studio. Always great. I was scratching my balls as I said that, Austin. Don't take that as a slight. It was an accident. I just happened to be scratching my balls, but it's great to have Austin in here.
No doubt Fez still...
Great to be back.
Yeah, hell
no
yeah,
doubt
dude.
Austin does not mess with that gay shit.
That's right. He does not.
So that's why it's questionable with you, Fez, but it's okay.
What do you got there, Fez? We're going to get to the story where I fought a guy, but what are you eating?
Let's see. I got some milk chocolate dipped peanuts from Joe's? Trader Joe's?
Oh, yeah, Ross, dude. What? Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Trader Joe's, like in the past, I might have thought that, hey, that's a healthy take on candy, but it's just the same shit without the brand.
Yeah. Why? What makes you think you can just come on this podcast and start eating and just disrespect our pod right into the mic, dude?
That's right, man.
You waited until the moment we started recording to start eating the chocolate-covered peanuts.
Which is a big task for you to wait at all before you start eating.
Yeah. No, go ahead and open the Brookies, buddy. What do you got there?
Ooh. I also brought
What was that noise you just made?
Yeah, I would say your heaven, Fez, would be like just you surrounded by candy and you're just
right.
You have mechanical
Sponsor
arms.
me, bitch.
It's Brookie. No, you're suicide for any brand. They won't touch you.
Sponsor me, bitch, Danny. That has to be a line that like a homosexual TikToker uses, right?
100%. Yeah, that's. I mean, like maybe the girl who did the show with Paris Hilton got a brand deal by doing that. Nicole Richie.
Nicole Richie.
Nicole Richie probably. The fact that you know Nicole Richie's name, Fez, is it's going to stir some speculation. Where you don't want speculation to be stirred.
That's right.
Meaning people are going to think you're a homosexual.
Yes,
Great.
including Austin, who wouldn't like that too much.
He is a Christian.
Yeah,
Yes.
recognizing any female singer's name is like a little suspect.
She's not even a singer. She's a sidekick on like the gayest early 2000s reality show there was.
Yeah, my sisters
really
watched
gay,
it,
then.
and there was a moment that I still remember that I jerked off to for many years.
Wow.
It was Nicole Richie. She was wearing a thong and then a skirt, and she hiked it up to let a random guy lick her ass. Yeah, just out of nowhere. Like I think
Hole or cheek?
cheek. That would, but I mean, I would have gone a little bit for the hole, of course. But
Yeah.
either way, for someone to do that, I mean, that's just, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we pull them up? Because hot girls in the early 2000s, if I'm remembering correctly, Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie just had like rectangular,
Right.
unspectacular bodies
Mhm.
and not very pretty faces.
Right.
And they were the quote unquote hot chicks.
There they are. Yeah. And no, yeah, I mean, the semen that came out of my ball sack for these two, they didn't deserve it, but it happened. No, you know what? I'll give it to them.
And now the evil Instagram algorithm is just pelting us with these
Yeah.
designer bodies girls have.
It's so evil, Danny.
It's
Isn't it?
so evil, where
There's-
they just have perfectly muscular thighs, big bulb asses, tiny little waists,
Yeah.
tan skinned, and abs. They are just bred in a factory like the coronavirus to be perfect and sexy.
Yeah.
And back then, we were rubbing our little fucking teenage pricks to these
Yeah,
hoes.
To these hoes.
To Leo,
God.
I don't think any of it matters. He's attracted to the power
You're
and
right,
the
dude.
influence. It's just whatever girl is currently the most influential. Leo's like, I gotta jerk
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
But then also, he'll jerk off to girls who look like Fez with a wig. Or excuse me, he'll get blown by.
I'll get that. No, I need physical contact. Jerking off, I can jerk off to the hotties.
Would you rather jerk off to the hottest girl on the planet? So, like, for you, I guess that's like Summer Rae.
I just like
Or would
the-
you rather
yeah.
get blown by Fez with a wig?
Fez with a wig.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's a rat
god.
pussy Pam.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you
That's-
guys are bastards.
You need some of this.
You know-
Whatever Leo gave me to drink, it literally just tastes like gasoline.
Nice, dude.
It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I don't. People who just.
Mezcal is messed up.
I'm sorry. A lot of the guys in the audience are going to call me a pussy for this, as if that doesn't happen enough with my Tesla
Smith
driving,
machine.
with my Smith machine.
Mhm.
But anybody who just drinks straight liquor from a cup is an asshole. It tastes so bad.
Whiskey's pretty good, but this is rough, dude. I could not do this.
Mezcal's got a little spiciness to it. I mean, obviously, it's Trader Joe's mezcal. You know what I mean?
What do you
It
mean?
was-
What's a mezcal?
It's like a little bit. It's like tequila, but with something else added into it.
Okay, thank you, bartender.
Like,
Appreciate
look
your
it up.
specialized
Jesse, look
knowledge
up
on the
what is
subject.
mezcal.
How dare you buy a drink you couldn't explain?
Just like you always do, Danny. We're trying to tell a story about a fight, and you just go into the pussy, okay? But the hot Tennessee girls have been hitting us up and FaceTiming us, and it's nice. They're in college, and it's not like we're into that or anything. No, we're into college.
Is the mezcal that's making you say these things?
No, not at all.
There are two girls that want to be on the podcast. That's the
Yes.
only reason I feel it is okay for this to be discussed.
Correct, and they want to be on the podcast and go on a double date with us, so that might happen.
I heard that they called in earlier when I wasn't here yet, and Fez got real excited.
Well, he did because they showed a third friend that said, and they were like, she's down to have sex with Fez. And she was waving her head no, very, very vehemently, but
Mm,
maybe.
No
mm.
means yes.
No means yes.
Nice.
Wow, Fez.
Austin.
That's
Fez,
very,
don't-
as a Kamala Harris supporter, you
Don't.
should not say things like that because.
You're right.
So I guess we'll get to the fight story here. So this thing, we filmed a fake Doge in San Francisco. It made the SF Chronicle and made the LA Times. This thing, I mean, I could be wrong, but it seems like the amount of news coverage that picked this up, it's going to go bonkers when we release the video. Could be wrong. You never know. We also went out and we got on a pirate ship in the Oakland Bay, which like a dude led us on a ship that he stole and like took us around. He fucks trans girls. He had dick pills all over the place, like crazy Bay pirate.
If you wrote this guy as a character in a sitcom or something, they would think you're crazy because this guy was just, it didn't make sense, all the things that he had on that boat. Snakes.
3 snakes.
3 snakes and Viagra pills.
Yep.
Come on, guys.
And we also met up with Erica, who was the woman who joined us in raiding the Kamala Harris HQ in San Francisco on the election day video, which got a ton of views. Met up with her again, walked the Tenderloin, had a great time with her. But we thought our trip was over when we heard about a protest happening at a Tesla dealership in Palo Alto. These are people who were so mad at DOGE. It's just crazy. Like the things that the left will react to. like it's hard for me to imagine a situation in which Trump or Elon, like even if they didn't do anything, the left would go out and burn fucking things down in the streets because of inactivity and they're not saving the kids with AIDS or whatever. Now they are doing something which is relatively, I mean, they are cutting government bureaucracy, which as far as like the culture wars and shit does not seem like that contentious of an issue. This is not an abortion issue. They did defund children's trans healthcare, which I agree with, but that's not the DOGE thing. The DOGE thing is like fucking let's stop funding operas in Nicaragua where like a poodle gets an anal probe.
I heard this on Fox News, so I don't know if it was 100%. I mean, they're supposed to give us the news, but did they put dead turtles on treadmills?
That's funny if they do that. I don't know what the
That's
point
kind
is.
of dope.
They paid millions to do that. You like that?
I think that sounds cool.
Yeah, it was so the turtles just go like, and they just kind of hit the ground after they
think
fall off
so.
the treadmill.
But if you throw 50 million at it, something magical might happen.
That sounds like a South Park sketch?
I agree, but a guy on Fox News said it.
Okay.
No.
That means it has to be
Fake
true.
news,
Well, I mean,
fake news.
okay. So the news can't. The news doesn't outright lie.
That's what I'm saying.
They just cherry pick the most inflammatory
Right.
stories.
So maybe there was something where they would fucking put something up a turtle's ass that made him almost die, and then put him on a treadmill because that might.
okay.
You know, they run
Can you
experiments.
tell me like why this was happening?
No, all I heard was the guy say that about the turtles.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, you could basically like take a nugget of
Jackass.
truth and just create a narrative around it and basically bend the truth. But usually what they're saying is true. So you heard it there. Turtles are having to walk on, or excuse me, just have their carcasses moved across treadmills. But the DOGE was the main thing. And they think that by targeting Tesla dealerships and Elon Musk and encouraging people to sell their Tesla stock, which me and your boy Leo ain't going to do,
Nope.
that they can, get DOGE to stop. And here's the thing with DOGE. We have a $37 trillion national debt. The interest on that debt is like $1 trillion, and it's going to keep going up faster and faster and faster and faster, like if Fez was rolling down a steep hill.
Oh,
It's going to pick up velocity,
just him rolling, just his body.
just him tumbling.
Just he took a tumble and he's going down a hill.
Just
and now,
oh,
wow.
no!
Is he picking up like trees and like
Yep.
moss and stuff and
No,
grass?
it's like lollipops and soda cans.
Jelly beans and gummy bears and Pokemon cards. Maybe you get a rare, Fez.
Yeah,
Some
maybe I'll
coins,
get
some
a rare.
coins.
You never know.
And
some good coins.
so that's what's happening. And that is, everybody's afraid to touch it because it's such a complex issue. There's like Social Security, like Medicare, all these entitlements. It's really controversial, but something needs to be done. Otherwise, there's going to be like an inflation crisis like there was in the Weimar Republic in Germany or like in South America, all these fucking shit countries. So it's a huge problem and something needs to be done.
Mhm.
Well, it's fine if people want to protest shit. I have no problem with that. But what I have a problem with, we go there, Leo and I as DOGE guys. One of the recurring jokes is there's a guy, Big Balls, who's like the head of DOGE. Well, we had ID badges that said we were DOGE. My nickname was Face Fucker, and Leo was Big Dick. And he was dressed in an eggplant costume at the protest. And we just got there. We hadn't even really done anything. When a guy, there was one lady who was really nice, who was like a San Francisco State professor. She came up and shook our hands. There were other ladies who weren't so nice. Remember the nose? Because as we pulled up, the nose of my Tesla was like 1/8 of an inch over the white line on the crosswalk. And these Karen
Picking it
older
up.
women started screaming at us because we were driving a Tesla and we were quote unquote over the line. So I don't want to paint a picture of this being a level-headed display. There were a lot of psychos, including the guy who came up to me and said, "Hey, look at me. I'm like this guy. I have a small dick." And then backhand pops me with a closed fist, or side hand fists me right in the face.
Mhm.
I take one look at this guy, and the rest was pretty much involuntary. It wasn't a decision. This guy walked up to me when I was not even speaking to him or doing anything, hits me in the face. My hand just rises up like it's possessed. Like Fez's hand rises up with a piece of fried chicken in it and just puts it in his mouth. There's nothing he can do. He can't control
Or a
it.
penis.
Or
Sorry.
Fez, you suck cock involuntarily. I slapped the guy in the face. And then he's got this psychotic look and like he wants more. And so I grab his shirt because I feel like this is not done yet. And he starts coming at me. And I just black out. I revert to my judo training. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Garnick at my jiu-jitsu gym, who's a fucking brown belt in jiu-jitsu, black belt in judo, who taught me this throw. But just as this guy's coming at me, trying to shove me, I use his momentum, reach back behind, grab his belt. Mind you, this guy is built like Fez after a big meal. And I grab his belt and I grab his far arm, turn my hips into him and pump him up over my fucking hips. And this guy, Leo, well, would you say he went flying?
He went flying. There's a good line that your friend used. I don't know if you want to out him for using it.
Yeah. My buddy, I told my judo buddy about this, and he just said, "Ha ha, soy boy went splat."
No, he was a big guy, and I think it was nice to watch the jiu-jitsu in action. You know what I mean? I was a good spectator there.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was a nice.
Guy deserved it.
It was a nice little jiu-jitsu seminar.
A little jiu-jitsu seminar for a few folks. I guarantee you somebody watching that might be like, maybe we should take a jiu-jitsu class.
Guaranteed. Yeah, it was nice. I got, so first of all, I was defending myself. I did not initiate in any way. And then I took the fight to the ground. You know what that does? It removes somebody's ability, Fez, to generate kinetic force. When they're on the ground, a big ape like Leo can't throw a powerful punch, can't throw a big kick. He's limited when he's on the ground basically to arm punches, which they're not going to knock you out.
Mm-mm.
I got him down there. Also, because I tossed him over my shoulder and I landed on top of him, and then I switched to mount. I was sitting on his big belly, which was a challenge. It felt like I don't know, straddling a
Face fucking him.
You would have liked that, wouldn't you, Fez? And I'm glad I didn't face fuck this guy because he bit me, Fez.
Look.
And
it's looking good. It's looking better today.
It's not looking too bad. So if I would have face fucked this guy, I would no longer have a penis, Fez. I would be a eunuch, which you might as well be a eunuch, actually, like in the Ottoman Empire. I mean, you're not using that thing anyway. You might as well lose it.
Might as well, right?
I do kind of feel like his penis is just going to shrivel up and fall off one day.
If it hasn't already.
If you don't use it, you lose it. And that is a real thing, Fez.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't,
look it up.
Yes. If you don't use it, you lose it.
We should put like a little rubber band around the base of his cock and see like how many days it'll take before it just like falls off.
I would just love to see his dick. At this point, I would just love to see his
Y'all
dick.
still have never seen his dick
it
before?
Have you seen it?
No, but I figured y'all would have by now.
No, we've tried.
We trust me. He is one of the most like against it, I'd say, we've ever had on the podcast.
Oh yeah, he's a holdout.
Boo.
So to get back to the story
got
briefly.
bit.
So the guy, I'm in mount, which is I'm on his stomach. And what's great about mount in jiu-jitsu is you've taken his legs out of the picture because you're seated on his stomach. And again, he had a big belly. It's hard to mount a fat guy. And but his legs are out of the picture because they're behind me. And I have two arms and gravity on my side, and I can rain down punches. But also, I have my two legs in play to attack his arms and to attack his neck. What's that?
You heard me.
Yeah, I pumped 25s on each side in the Smith machine, bitch. And also, Fez, if you think my legs are so pussy, come get some.
Okay.
So
whenever you want.
He leans up and he starts biting my chest, which is like the most psychotic, homeless attack ever. And any man who bites in a fight, unless it's a war, unless you're running black ops in Somalia, you do not have the right to bite in a street fight.
No, absolutely.
It is so unmanly. So because he's biting me, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to let this guy think he's going to come on top. And I roll and I bring one of my legs over his arm to lock up a triangle choke. Triangle means his neck and one of his arms is inside my legs. And what that does is it creates a leg strangle. It's really strange. For people who are watching from the outside, it seems like it wouldn't be a good fit, like it wouldn't actually cut off any circulation or air. It does. It's just a weird Lego piece of human anatomy that works if you lock it right. And I am an expert at locking a triangle.
You are.
I will say,
Fez, you want to get paid? You're going to have to get in the triangle right
You're
now.
gonna have to get in the triangle.
Just show the fans what a triangle is. Come on, come over here. Get on your knees.
Can we get an action cam for this?
I got
Jesse?
you. I got
Yeah,
you.
he's got
Let's
it.
do
He's
it.
got it.
Fez, you got to do it. Come on.
Sorry, you want to get paid? Get in there. And with the raise. You were talking about that little bit of a raise?
So
Well,
this is,
it's your moment.
and it's really convenient that Fez has the exact same body type as my
That's the guy,
assailant.
yeah, 100%.
So-
Pretend you're sucking his dick.
So-
honestly.
This is where we ended up. And Leo, do you mind grabbing
Yeah, I
the little
got you.
mic for me? So I had this guy in a position. It was a little tighter in reality.
Yeah.
But basically, I got
Tender sucking his dick, Fez.
here on concrete a big guy. It took some adjustment, and I had a bunch of agitated liberals trying to pry my legs apart because they knew generally that each of my legs were up to no good. But eventually, I lock it like this, which, Fez, I can think you can attest. How does that feel, buddy?
He's not saying nothing.
How does it feel? We got him mic'd up. One more time, Fez. How does that feel? So I have my right thigh is on his left carotid artery, and then his own shoulder is being forced into his right carotid artery. It's super claustrophobic. And the key is once I get my right ankle perfectly under the crook, it's over. I can rain elbows here. I could gouge his eyes. I could do all kinds of bad shit. But because I was trying to remember my teachings of Jesus, blessed are the merciful. I had this guy under control. I didn't want to just fucking destroy his life. I mean, I should have turned to the other cheek from the start. That probably would have been smart.
There's got to be something wrong with like his frontal cortex to just decide, DOGE shirt. It's like what you were saying earlier. They pick the wrong battles. They always pick the worst swords to fall on.
Yeah.
It's like they're on Twitter or online. They're like, Elon Musk is secretly controlling the entire country. And I'm like, you guys look completely retarded.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, the people they want controlling the country is an fucking bartender Latina girl with a big ass. Like, would you rather have her or a guy who's mastered electric vehicles, which was like a fledgling industry that everybody thought was doomed for failure? He mastered that. He mastered autonomous self-driving vehicles, space, Neuralink technology. He's got humanoid Optimus bots coming out. I'm okay with that guy taking a pretty big role.
The Boring Company, Tunnels?
Well, he didn't really master those, unfortunately.
Close.
But
Close.
I will also say
you're probably a more significant tunneler than Elon Musk is because you know what you do,
tunnel.
your work with vaginas.
for someone
Right,
who
baby.
did jujitsu, that's pretty ballsy of you to fucking go for a triangle after he bit you.
You know, exactly, because it's like, my
that's pretty
dick
ballsy, dude.
But I mean, if you do it right, it's not really there. My dick is kind of like underneath. I totally agree, though. In retrospect, I would not have gone for the triangle, especially in a situation where there were other protesters. Leo had my back, and everybody else was pretty soyed out there. It wasn't a huge risk.
It was a good place to get in a scuffle. I'll tell you that much. Buzz, how do you feel? You look a little bit like distraught right now.
Yeah,
You're talking to the mic.
My neck hurts.
All right, put a little brookie in that down that neck.
What?
Put a little brookie down there.
Yeah.
Come on, eat a little bit more. Yeah, eat. You need sugar. Come on.
Did you start seeing stars?
No,
when
the
you stood
brookie.
up?
Yeah, did you?
Maybe.
The brookie. I want you to eat the other one. The other one.
This is nasty.
I don't care. Eat them.
Yeah.
Leo, is this your plot to fatten Jeff up for content?
No,
Makes
I think it keeps him going. With the sugar keeps him going. It's like his gasoline, dude. He needs it.
Is this Leo's Hansel and Gretel, but it's just Fez?
Yeah.
A diabetic seizure on camera would be pretty good,
Oh
though.
my god.
Fez, what if Leo roasts you and eats you? What if he pulls a Hansel and Gretel, dude?
Oh no.
You ever have a
rotisserie?
rotisserie chicken? What if
No,
I
I think I have.
You've never had a rotisserie chicken when they put the chicken on the thing and it's like
Oh, you want to put me like that?
yeah.
Hey, you better have left a trail of breadcrumbs home. How the only way you're going to be able to escape this back to your apartment with the construction worker guy you live with is you got to leave a bread trail crumb.
Right. I'll leave it up.
You're gonna need a titanium spick, dude.
For sure.
Fezzy, that was a fat joke that Austin just made.
And a racial joke.
There's both.
Titanium is a strong metal that would hold you up.
Did he end that with
He's
a
an
C?
expert racist. That's why.
He's what?
He's an expert racist, man.
Expert racist.
Expert racist.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
take that title, actually. I should put that in my Instagram bio.
Expert.
Yeah, expert racist.
I don't know. What is an expert racist? I guess is somebody who sounds smart when they're justifying their racism. I guess like Nick Fuentes is an expert racist.
It's whenever you're able to hit the orange button on Guitar Hero while you're being racist.
Okay, yeah.
This guy.
That's like a pinky dexterity thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've got a dexterous racism, I think a dexterous racist can like every now and then throw out a slight against Hawaiians. Like they're not really Americans. Like
They're not
that's-
really people.
That's using your pinky. Like, you know, and I think we should, despite all the naval advantages that offers us, I think we should cut Hawaii loose. They're not pure enough. That's hitting the orange button. Also, Also, people, YouTube censors listening, Austin is, he's joking.
He's joking.
I'm only intermediate racism.
He's friends with Fez, which means he's friends with a gay guy and a Nicaraguan. So
Fuck you,
And
Leo.
he's
I
on the
mean,
darker
fuck you,
side. Some
Stan,
people
Danny
might
Mullen.
mistake him as a black man.
Yeah.
So, Danny, how do you feel about going? You got another national headline out there, technically.
yeah, with the fake Doge.
Yeah.
I think that is a compliment to my idea muscle, that I came up with an idea that was so viral that off like basically no information, the Chronicle and the LA Times both ran it.
And
I did it
CBS
as soon as
News.
I heard that like somebody did that. I went, that was definitely Danny and Leo. Like
Yeah.
100%. I knew it was you guys.
Yeah,
Put Doge SF in there and then go to news. Check this out.
It might have
boys.
even just been like a Facebook post. It was like some guy showed up dressed as Doge employees.
ABC 7 New York.
So read it off to us here, Lee.
Read it off.
In San Francisco, 3 men in shirts referencing Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency showed up at the San Francisco City Mall on Friday demanding access. City Hall
Mhm.
on Friday demanding access to city files. The San Francisco Sheriff's Office does not believe the men were actually Doge representatives. The office said in a statement, the men who were also wearing Make America Great Again hats entered multiple offices in City Hall around noon local time, demanding employees turn over digital information
That's right.
related to alleged wasteful government spending
That's
and
right.
fraud. The
Leo, were you wearing the clown outfit you always wear every day?
Yeah, I was wearing an outfit that some would think is clown-like, Fez. Yeah, I was.
You know,
But there was no description.
America-
And you know how many videos they had of us? Like, they didn't want to put out anything. They're not, I don't think they're investigating anything. It's just literally.
Leo's favorite moment is in the San Francisco Chronicle article.
Yeah.
Multiple eyewitnesses described us as 2 men in their 20s.
Let's go!
Ah.
Let's go! It's been a while since my 20s, Fez. It's been a
Yeah.
while.
Isn't it Grellia?
I feel, yeah, somebody out there thought I was still in my 20s. It's
People
good.
tells me all the time.
I
I
think
look
they
at
thought
my
I were,
26.
some of the girls, they were looking at, they think you're 26. Yeah, you
it's
look
crazy.
young, Fez.
You do look young.
You look
do
very
look
young.
Fez. Fez might be the youngest looking guy here
Yeah.
relative to his actual age.
Yeah, a lot of this was a crazy shoot, I'll say that much. And I don't know, man. The stuff is lingering in my head. I feel like I'm still on the water with the with Graybeard.
Old Graybeard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. I'm trying to think of what else we got up in San Francisco. We stayed in Oakland,
Mhm.
and we had, well, it was not the greatest time in the hotel. We had
Oakland's in a really bad place, folks.
it is. We had a child in the hotel room above us the first night who sounded like he was playing fucking laser tag up there.
Yeah.
That was disruptive. And then they moved us to a new room because our key reader stopped functioning. And in the new room, the room next to us, a guy was smoking a blunt, like blasting E40
Yeah.
with his own subwoofer equipped speaker that he brought.
Yeah, it was shaking the whole place.
Yeah, so
But it's cool. I mean, it was awesome. They had a Raising Cane's nearby, so that was cool.
you went there, right?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Great chicken.
Yeah, I've never
Well,
had
it's
it.
fried chicken. It's absolutely horrible for you. But there's long lines pretty much at all hours because it got some great sauce and they make it real crispy.
Real good. Danny, do you have fast food at all? Do you eat fast food?
He loves In-N-Out.
Fair enough. That's
Yeah,
fair.
I'll eat In-N-Out. That's as deep as I go into fast food, unless it is 3 a.m. I'm on a road trip or I am like really hungover and I've just basically written that entire week off. Then maybe I would go to McDonald's.
Yeah, on road trips, McDonald's
Mickey
every
D's.
time.
But only after shit's closed. Like if In-N-Out's open and you're on a road trip, you're going to In-N-Out.
He's
True.
tightened up. He's tightened up a little bit. He's more. He looks for like grocery stores now and stuff like that.
Some of the best times though were like when we would stop at Denny's on the road. We'd
Yeah.
always hit Denny's and always hit McDonald's.
Denny's is good. Yeah, we still fucks with some Denny's.
Yeah,
dude.
we
Yeah.
get some steaks at Denny's.
Denny's is closing. They're closing a lot of their locations.
Damn, dude,
Yeah,
your game
That's
plan.
weird.
Leo's game
Really
plan
weird.
was to buy a Denny's franchise for a
I
while.
was, and then I even thought about an IHOP too. It's just it gives you what you want, what you need, Fez. You know what I mean? It's consistent. You go to any Denny's in America, you know what you're getting.
Grand slam, baby.
Yeah, if there was a perfect restaurant that gave Fez what he needed, it would give him chocolate cake and cock.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be kind of a mix of a strip club and a bakery.
Yeah.
A strip club bakery. Kind
Yeah,
of a
yeah.
Smart idea.
Yeah, it would be
The
those
strippers
candy
and
shops.
cupcakes, bras, and shit.
You know those candy shops in the
likes
malls?
it,
Yeah, he
dude.
likes it. He does.
He loves it.
Yeah, he loves it. What if it was a bunch of muscular Asian men and they were
Oh,
wearing
man.
fruit by the foot G-strings.
Beautiful G-string.
You know why we say muscular? I've never gotten Austin's reaction on this. You know why we said muscular Asian men?
Oh, because of like the
threads.
Instagram threads thing. I was here
Yeah.
for that. I
Yeah,
was still
he
doing
was.
the pod.
Oh,
Then,
that's
yeah.
okay. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. The Instagram threads, when you like the very, very muscular Asian man. You remember that?
Yes, like his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they were nice shoes, man.
You know, I did. I was walking to get some food today, and I was walking downtown, and I did compliment a random black man on his physique who had his shirt off.
Wow. That is one of the gayer things I've heard. But you know what? He respected it.
Oh, he liked it.
Yeah.
He looked like he's knocked a couple white motherfuckers out in my neighborhood. But like, and he looked like he wanted to knock me out, but I was like, hey, my man, the physique's looking good. And he was like, thanks, man.
Damn.
Reluctantly gave me it.
He didn't
I feel
give
like
it to
that's
you back?
living life for like a black guy. It's
Yeah.
like you kind of done working. Maybe you're on your disability check from getting in an accident. And now you just
Oh.
like do push-ups and walk around in public with your shirt off so
Well-
people can see your gray hair and your muscles.
No, he was young. He was slanging contraband Lakers jerseys.
Okay, so that's a gig.
It's a gig, dude.
He's got a job. Fez does not. So you can't talk.
Fuck you,
Fez.
Leo.
We got another guest coming who told me, I mean, this guy is out of his mind. Who knows?
what's
But
going
the
on?
guy that blew up his hand with the firework for the
What do you
Dodgers
do?
Okay.
also going to be here. But
oh,
what's
God.
up?
Oh, I hope he uses the stub to slap Fez. Look at dude.
Oh.
I just saw that you commented on my shirtless Instagram picture.
Oh, no, I didn't want you to talk about this. I was scared. When I saw that comment, I said, oh my God, I hope Danny doesn't see it because he got a lot of comments on his ad pic. You got a lot of comments. When you
Oh, come
throw it
on,
at-
Danny boy. You
if
have
you're
so
against-
many.
Oh, yeah, dude.
What's
That's
up?
what he. Sorry.
What's
Whoa.
up, dude?
Whoa.
Listen, I put that picture out maybe to attract some women, a new demographic into our bucket. And you cramp my style by calling me gross?
Yeah.
I thought that the bite was gross.
Okay.
Is that what you thought? You should have specified it then.
Change the goddamn comment right now before I lose it on you.
Fine.
Fez,
And
listen
then
to me.
say you want to blow Danny on there too.
Listen to me. Fez, tell
Give me your phone,
everybody.
in fact. Give me your phone. I'll write the comment.
Yeah, give fucking Leo your phone if you want to get paid.
Fine.
No. You're going to give me your phone or you don't get paid. Give it to me and I'm going to write a comment. Just go to your Instagram and go to the comment. I'm not going to look through your phone.
Listen,
Okay, fine.
your phone, Leo's hand, or my triangle, your neck.
Bring it on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. You just were
This,
in there.
this is him 10 minutes ago.
Was it because he was trying to?
He's
Well,
thinking.
how you gonna put me?
It's a
down
universal
like
sound effect
that?
for Fez.
That was because I give you the opportunity to put me like that. Come on.
Oh, sure. Fez, how's your triangle defense usually go?
I don't know.
Listen.
Just slam you down like a little bitch.
No, you can't do that. I'll underhook your leg. You won't be able to stand up. So you're going to, Leo,
You
take
can dictate
dictation.
what you want.
Yeah, because it's my photo, and I should be able to have control over what people say about it.
Go ahead. And then you can now post a comment under your story.
I just
So
gonna
that's
say
what
it
you're
was you
gonna
guys'
do.
idea.
So you just like click it like this. See?
Uh-huh.
You hold it down and
Uh-huh.
you can put add to story. Okay.
Got it? Yeah, yeah.
So you will be adding this to your story, but go ahead.
Danny Mullins.
Okay, I'm gonna spell it so messed up. DANNIEE.
Okay.
Donnie.
I don't misspell Leo.
Mullins.
Nobody's gonna believe that crap.
Yeah, they're gonna believe that you spelled Danny Mullen's name DANNIEEMULLLLINS. They are gonna believe that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That-
Danny Mullins.
Your fans are retarded.
okay.
Obviously, they will believe whatever the hell you guys put.
Okay.
In there.
I want to play tic tac toe
Play tic tac toe.
on your abdominal muscles. You can have a field day with the spelling on that.
Abdum.
With my pre-cum spittle.
Oh.
I hope you fans are watching this. You expect the most retarded comments about that.
It's gonna be too late. This podcast won't air till Thursday, so everyone's gonna think you're gay for like at least 3 or 4 days.
That's right, Fez.
You like how I spelled abdominal?
And then how many people are
Ha-ha,
gonna
Leo
watch
does
this
not know
far
how
into
to
the
spell
podcast?
abdominals, you retard.
How do you spell abdominal, Fez?
A V.
No, you set yourself up for that one.
Did he take a nap?
No.
He went off for a second. He went offline.
I think you went off. Did you just go offline?
Yeah, he definitely went offline.
Visualize it. Come on, you got this. Visualize it.
A V D O N
No.
M. It's M.
There we go.
Yeah.
I don't. E L. I don't know. Oh no! Wait.
There's a silent P in there.
N-A-L.
Honestly, he did a lot. After he
pretty
put some
good.
thought in, he
Better
did
in-
all right. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that
He got
that
like
might have
4
created
letters in a
new,
row.
like neuro something transmitter for you. That might have created a little like wrinkle in your brain. This is good.
Yeah, that was good. Neural net works. I don't know. Hey,
Jeff's brain consists of one wrinkle now.
Right, Adam.
Mhm.
Bastard.
Mhm.
Shut up.
That's it. It's the amount of neural pathways in your head. It looks like an old Dutch village in the 1500s. There's just a couple cobblestone roads.
But he said it ain't you, Danny Mullins.
You can never do this to me again.
Oh, yeah? I guess
Are you doing the
that.
chicken dance?
Dude, that was crazy. He's a sassy. I feel like inside Fez is a sassy black woman.
Yeah.
He's been sassy lately, man.
Right? Are you trans black?
Maybe.
He is a Nikar.
Yeah, and he wants to play tic-tac-toe on my abs with his pre-cum spittle. Are you just gonna play yourself, or are you gonna
Posted?
play? Yeah, it's posted.
No one is going to believe that, you morons. Could you make it at least more believable?
Listen, we found your threads, Fez. Everybody's gonna believe it more than you think.
Yeah.
You know,
true.
you could probably beat Jeff at tic-tac-toe.
Let's play tic-tac-toe.
There's no way.
Because normally it'll end in a tie, but
This
I
is-
think against Jeff you can win.
It is like gotta be the
Good
worst
idea.
game ever. It's
It's a
gotta be
good
the worst game ever, tic-tac-toe.
It is
No,
so
it is
stupid.
not the worst game ever. It's like whoever loses is the guy who loses focus for a second, because it just takes a second. You start getting so used, like, I got this, I could do this every time, and then one time you and that's it.
Leo's having flashbacks of playing tic-tac-toe.
I lost in front of the whole class.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay, so this is a game.
Yep.
Okay,
All right,
Yeah.
I want to be.
Fez, where do you want to go?
I want to be X's because I just went to battle for Elon,
Mm-hmm.
and
Big
he's got a
circle.
son named X.
Apparently, I'm a big circle. Yes, I can
You are
communicate.
shaped like the letter O. This is a good point.
Hey, go like
So-
this, Fez. Go like this.
Give me So I'll let Fez take the first move.
Go ahead, Fez. Where?
Center.
Okay.
I said
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
center.
whoa. What is going on here?
Yeah, you got to delete that. I don't know.
You
Yeah,
said center?
yeah. So he
Yeah.
wants an
Center.
O. No, he
What
wants.
computer fucking.
Jesus, he wants an O in the center, man.
It's the fucking computer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The computer's going against you.
It's got to be where we can play it 2-player. If he takes the center, is it possible to win when a fucking asshole takes the
Yes.
center?
Against
Yes, it is.
Jeff, I think you can pull it off.
It's
Just
gonna be.
continue, just watch. You'll see.
I remember I did a Thunderdome. What do you say?
Listen, I'm just a betting man. My 5-line picks all hit on the Super Bowl. I'm pretty
Nice.
confident Danny's going to win this.
Did you
right
use
now.
my discount code?
No, I didn't.
You fucker.
I tried last Super Bowl and they like denied my verification. And then I emailed them. I'm like, I'm literally the podcast for this sponsorship
Yeah.
code. Like, why are y'all not allowing me to use it?
No.
And then I got mad at Price Picks, but I did. I literally hit my 5-line parlay on the
You-
Super Bowl.
I'm still. All I can think about right now is you didn't use my code, you bastard. So Fez gets there. Bam.
Circle.
Circle.
all right.
Okay,
You're up.
I'll take bottom left corner. X.
This one right here?
Yeah. Okay, cool. What do you-
Fez.
Top left corner.
This one? This one?
Uh,
That one or
no,
the other one?
no, top left corner.
That's
that
the right.
was the top
that
left
was
corner.
the top left corner.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
one?
maybe I am gonna win.
This one, Fez?
Yes, Fez.
No,
That's the top left, you fucking jack off.
No, it's top left. Like 1, 2, 3. Oh, here.
So the top right.
That's the top right, you
That is
freaking
my left.
imbecile.
No, okay, he just can't see the mouse because his eyes are old. I think he means the top left.
Okay,
This
fine.
one or
Yeah,
this one?
I think
you guys
the
need to
other
start
one.
a podcast together.
Go fucking point at the one you want, because otherwise I'm playing Jesse if Jesse has to interpret this shit. All right, Fez.
Get in there. Point
Get some
to it.
exercise, Fez.
Find the
to it.
butthole.
This one?
Locate
that was-
the butthole.
Fez is
This one?
so the top left.
Top
So
left,
this one,
guys.
right? This
And he
one,
just-
yes. Okay.
Jesse kept being like right here, and he was like, "No, I mean right
Left.
there."
I said left.
Left. And he rose his hand like this.
Okay, give me an X in the bottom right
Right
to
here?
thwart his evil plans. If
Okay.
I
now where,
lose,
Fez? Now where, Fez?
Now where, Fez?
Upper right. All right.
Center up. They're here? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you have
you jackass.
you have now Fez, come on, bro.
That was uncool, Jesse. You didn't give me the satisfaction of laying down the hammer,
Yeah.
but
So wait a second. Fez just like he turns around and goes, I didn't notice.
I get to that to you, motherfucker.
Yeah, Fez left the bottom row unguarded.
Why did you do that?
Which is, it's ironic because the only position you could play in any kind of game would be goalkeeper. But you really let me tee off on the net there.
Jeff, can I air out a little bit of your dirty laundry?
No.
Just a little bit of laundry.
No.
If it's his underwear, I'm not going to stand for it.
It's probably not that big a deal if Austin wants to talk about it.
I just want to tell them about your purchase recently.
That's okay.
What?
What did you buy recently?
What did I buy recently is the proper way to phrase that, because I'm a taxpayer, and he's on disability.
Austin down, please.
Oh, please. No.
You're really proud of it. Why don't you don't
Come
want people to
on.
know about it?
I'm not
Bicycle?
proud of it.
He's getting all melancholy all of a sudden. He's acting. It's going to be something so innocuous. It's going to be like a lava lamp.
A lava
You see
lamp?
Fez? Dude, he's like
Fez,
he's like
stop.
doing a monologue in a theater production right now. He's like, "Oh, you can't. Oh, Charles, you know I don't like it when you bring up the war.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of good men on the Maginot Line,
Fez,
aiding
what,
the French in 42. Like, what the fuck was that, Fez?
Fez, what's going on? You look like you're in the crucible right now. What's going on?
Is somebody going to get burned at the stake?
No, I've just been giving him a hard time about it. Basically, he just bought a PS5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
What's wrong with that?
It's the
Because,
worst.
okay,
it's the worst financial decision of all
If
time.
you have $350
Yeah.
and then you buy a $350 PlayStation, how much money do you have left over to survive with?
Right. So you were banking on your friends helping you out. Like your only meal today is going to be those peanuts, maybe, huh? But you have a PS5.
And he has Tekken 8, so
Oh.
Is it? Is the cheetah head
it's
guy
not all
in there?
bad.
Yeah.
You have Tekken
King?
8 and a PS5 right now?
Yes.
Oh.
He's living like a big shot.
I might come over.
I was like, I'm still waiting to get my PS4.
Okay, now we know this is the way Fez is.
I got off the train at PS2, dude. I haven't had a system since PS2.
Yeah.
Fez's brain needs to be studied though, for real, because he was so worried about us learning that he had a PS5, but he was not really like he lost in tic-tac-toe, which I'm not
Yeah, he
sure if
did.
that's ever happened on a podcast.
And he got the first move and he took the center.
Yeah.
And then he just like, it was a retarded financial decision, but I still don't get the like, my dear Clarice, the pain in my heart is indescribable as I tell you today that I spent my hard-earned wages on a PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
It's like it's not that serious, but I haven't given him a hard time about it because he's like, I have all this money, I'm going to buy a PS5. I was like, Jeff, if you buy a PS5, the
It's
next
$300.
20 times you
It
ask
will
me
be
for a
gone.
ride, I'm saying no.
No. Yeah.
And then he calls me today, can you give me a ride? I'm
You
like,
said
no,
no.
you bought the PS5. I'm not
That's-
giving you a ride.
That's how do you like them apples? That's how you learn a lesson from a friend. He's a good friend. That's what you want.
Yeah, he's a good friend.
He is a good friend, and he had to say no, and you had to take the bus, probably get molested on the bus.
Yeah.
Well, really, I just told him to ask you to Uber him.
No.
So I just
can't
kind of
afford that right
shifted.
now.
I just had threw the responsibility onto Leo.
He didn't even ask me because he knows that I want him to get the steps, and the bus is like really easy for him to get here on the bus.
Yeah,
he
it's
told me
fine.
what he does. It's really not that hard. It's not that
Yeah.
far from you on buses.
Fez, it's also good for you because we need you to perform comedically, and being on the bus is a chance for you to observe society. And then maybe you can write some material. Like,
Yeah.
did you ever notice the kind of people who hang on to the bar? The
It's
bar's
a bunch
dirty,
of
it's full of
freaks.
germs. Who are these people?
Oh,
Don't they
I
have any mind for their
story from
cleanliness?
the bus right now.
Oh, you have a story from the bus?
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's what we're talking
So
about.
basically,
Hey, no, let's do this. Let's play some slap-based Seinfeld music, and let's give him your mic, and he's got to deliver it stand-up.
Yes.
Stand up?
Yep.
Yeah, you're doing stand-up right now about what you saw on the bus.
You've been to enough comedy shows. You should kind of
See if we can find it
Oh, man,
public
It's gonna
domain.
be hard. I don't know how to make it funny though.
It doesn't matter. It's the sound effects and the music's going to be funny.
I like that
Right
show
here?
actually.
Uh,
I'm going to listen to it real quick. Sounds like, right? Sounds
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of the
yeah,
beginnings.
it sounds good. So just loop that, and can we give him that mic, Jess?
Yeah, but you got to get in camera though. You're gonna have to stand here or something.
Can you organize this, Jesse? Can you whatever the best
let me
option
do the
is.
wide. Let me do the wide.
So you're going. This is
Here,
it.
give him the mic.
So right now we're in the
Come here.
green room.
Take the mic.
We're in the green room right now. Right? Yeah, go get him, dude. Knock him dead, man. Yeah, like fucking huge tits in the second row, bro. Look out for those.
Like that?
Yeah, the fucking club's being lame, dude. They're making me pay for my whiskey
Testing,
sodas. Dude.
testing.
What the
Fuck
fuck?
you, Leo and Danny.
Fucking Jenny, the club owner, is such a cunt. Fucking paying for whiskey sodas. Dude, I fucking brought like half the crowd tonight, dude. Fucking Johnny Simon's out there fucking doing the road, dude. Fuck that guy. He's not even funny.
Yeah, guy blows.
Fuck Johnny Simon, dude.
You just blows.
You got to give him an intro, Leo.
And now coming to the stage, a young boy from Nicaragua. Put your hands together for Faye.
Oh, fat. Let me call Danny Mullen, boy, another comedian. Hey, how y'all doing? So, got a story
Into the mic.
for you guys. I got a story for you guys. I just come from the bus. You know what I mean? I just do my thing in this fucking wretched automobile from hell.
Why's your back to the audience right now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is that. Just give me a break. It's the first time.
We want to see you do the work right there.
Yeah, I don't love your
It's
ass
the
in my
first time. I don't know where the audience
All right.
is.
Fez,
Hey, kid-
why do you have your ass like near Danny?
It's
right now? Why
it's
don't
all right.
stand up?
You know, he doesn't have too much slack on the mic, so
There you go. See?
If you brought Jeff on stage to do stand up and he just stood backwards facing
Backward,
away
going
from the
back.
oh
crowd,
my god.
All right,
mumbling
my
into the
God.
mic.
that was unbelievable.
All right, continue. We're sorry to interrupt your act. You were on the bus, yeah, dude.
Alright, so basically I just do my own thing. I'm listening to my music, jamming out like I always do. I see this fucking crazy guy in front of me. He literally stands up, starts talking to himself, and starts talking shit to everybody in the bus. And then he says, "Oh, I fucking hate all these always looking at me." And I'm like, "Who the fuck are you calling a?" And then as soon as he says, "You motherfucker, I'm talking to you," I was like, I stay my ass back down because I'm not gonna get you into that craziness.
I would be dying. I would be dying in the crowd. So he got me, dude.
Wait. So, is that your bit, Fez? You got
Yeah,
it?
the bit is this.
No, he was
called him a-
harassing
so I sat
everybody
down,
in the
like,
bus.
Didn't do
And like he
anything.
wanted to fight somebody.
Yeah.
I'm like, one old man actually stand up, start talking shit to him. But then that's how it ended up. And he sit down and he started mumbling to himself the whole ride.
Okay.
Finally gets off and there was no fighting.
Okay, so
So-
go take a seat, Fez.
Go
Very
take a
very
seat,
good job.
yeah.
Very good job.
Honestly, Fez, you would have made me laugh.
Okay, and you know what? I like this actually because you having to take public transit and getting called a twice is a great
time.
lesson to ensure you don't blow your money on stupid shit ever
Yes.
again.
Yes.
All right.
You know what? You could buy a car probably for about $2,000. My roommate bought a car for $2,400. So if you would have saved the $300 and then another one, and you could get your license.
Hey, we bought Fan Jerry's car for $400 in that
Yeah.
Fan Judas video.
that that
$400.
Could have given your first shitty car that you were driving around.
My Sable? How dare you? It's a beautiful vehicle.
I can't even lie. I forgot to press the record button on my phone.
Oh, well,
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
The flash was on, wasn't it?
it was on, but
that was weird.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry
Well,
about
But
that,
the
fellas.
volume
Nope.
is still there?
But yeah,
Yeah, the
we
volume,
got, we
yeah,
got
the
the
volume's
audio.
there,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's okay.
well,
We got the
he was
audio. So
facing away from
The
the
audience is just everybody's just going to see his ass in my face,
Which is really- that visual's
Perfect.
really funny.
which is great. So that's good. You spend your money on a PS5, you got to get called a on the bus.
I do love Jeff's stories all the time about the bus because it's just Jeff doing like stereotypically black people things and then black people getting mad about it. He's like sitting on the bus and Jeff can't wear earphones because it like hurts his ears, right? So he'll play like Japanese anime music on full blast, like on the bus. And
That's
then
so
he'll always get in altercations with black men trying to fight him.
I do.
That's good.
No,
It's like
I'm
every
glad.
week.
I'm glad that the black men are out there checking you because
Me too.
they could honestly, if one of those guys takes you under his wing, he could change your life. You should try to like get every black person you meet. You should
I
try to
already have
befriend
one
them.
right here.
Basically, he is. But I mean, him and Dino grew up with so many black guys that they rap
Yeah.
better than
Houston,
anybody I
right?
know.
Houston, right?
Yeah, Houston. Really, just like everybody can kind of rap in Houston.
Yeah, I like that. If he just had a couple of minimum wage black men around him at all times, his life would be so much better.
Oh my god.
Just no more no Japanese fucking whatever bullshit. No shoving Cheetos into his face. No
Hey.
playing Nintendo Switch on the bus.
Oh, yeah. I do that.
Do you do that?
That's gonna get stolen, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna get jacked, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of scared sometimes.
I mean, literally,
I
what are
gotta
you gonna
stop
do
doing
about it?
that.
They could just take it. I'm surprised it hasn't been
do
taken
not,
already.
Yeah, do not take anything expensive on the bus. But I do like you taking the bus. It might toughen you up a little bit.
Bring the
That's
PS5 onto the bus.
Oh,
Hell fucking I actually did that when I first bought it. Brought it to my friends, and he dropped me up in the bus stop, and then I took it, and then everybody was looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck you people looking at me?
Yeah, you almost died.
Is it? How is it? Because it used to be when I played video games, it was a pain to set up a console. There was the red wire,
is so
the
fucking
white wire, and the
Someone
yellow wire.
exactly.
And then are there still multicolored wires, or do you just
Yeah.
plug in one thing?
It's just one HDMI.
That's nice.
And then a power cable.
It's
that's
really
it.
easy. I mean, I'm an idiot, and I was able to figure it out.
Yeah,
Nice.
shout out Leo's live streams.
Hell yeah, dude. Austin
Follow
alerts
me
in
on
there.
Twitch or
I've been
TikTok.
watching
I'm streaming
That Red Dead dude.
Yeah, the Red
The
Dead's
Red
really
Dead.
fun.
Red Dead
Yeah,
Redemption
Fun video
is
game.
tight.
I do envision a world where me and Danny are gonna have to just either stream or play video games.
I still stream like almost every day. Well, I mean, lately I've been kind of busy
Shout
because I
out
start school tomorrow.
Archangel streams.
Archangel Austin is my YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Right, lately I've been like debating liberals, like calling into like liberal call-in shows, and then like literally they just hang up.
Yeah, or they bite you.
Or they bite you, Danny.
Yeah, we got to talk. Austin's college bound, but I want to say, Fez, you like Red Dead Redemption? It's interesting because in the old West times, they would have fucking scalped you on sight. They would have thought, like, that is the fattest, savage Native American I've ever seen. And they would have just taken his scalp. The Glanton gang would have just put a machete into your forehead and then just peeled back the skin until they could see your brains. And then they would have fucking burned you in a
Jesus
shallow
Christ.
mass
Oh my
grave.
God.
And they would have taken your scalp to town and retrieved a bounty from the mayor.
And
Because-
Jeff's scalp is so big.
Yeah.
It'd be
dude,
worth
it's
like 3 Indians.
At least.
Yeah, they could say it was multiple Indians. They could cut it into pieces. They did that because in the Old West, Fez, they needed to clear out the savages because the savages would raid stagecoaches. They would rape the women. So there was a bounty on their scalps. In the Glanton gang, sometimes they would find Mexicans or even just like white people with suntans and just scalp them and say it was Indians. And you would absolutely get scalped on sight by the Glanton gang, dude. They would scalp you. Judge Holden might fucking rape you because you raped children and you're basically a child. Yeah, Judge Holden raped children. He was a pedophile.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, Fez, listen, thank God. See, that's where you can be grateful every day. You should wake up every day and look in the mirror and say, thank God I wasn't born in the wild, wild west.
Yeah. If you were in Sonora in the 1850s, dude, you'd be so scalped and so raped.
Maybe.
Anybody ever told you something like that before?
No. First time.
Well, you can thank me for that kind of stuff.
The first time for everything.
First.
I think you should call someone in your phone randomly and tell them that you learned this information today.
Shut the fuck up.
You should call a white man just threatened to scalp and rape you like it was the 1850s and he was the Glanton gang. Are there any 24-hour immigrant hotlines?
There has to be.
Yeah.
There has to be. There has to be.
24-hour immigrant hotline. Well, let's see what we got.
There has to be. Fez, you have
Oh,
one?
we got one, dude.
Oh,
Leo, you're gonna take
Uh,
Leo. You want to take?
I will.
You got this, Leo?
I got it.
888
Mm-hmm.
624
Mm-hmm.
4752. Also, Jesse, can you? We used the homophobic slur like a billion times. Can we bleep those?
Got it.
As you got this.
Nah, it's not live. It's just it said leave a
They're
message.
recording.
Oh, that's not 24 hours, dude.
24 hours.
Just a voicemail box.
What do you know? The Latinos are probably sleepy.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, fuck.
They
it's
need
way
to have
past
their
the
siesta.
No, it's way past.
wait,
the siesta.
Fez just had one of his moments of random outrage. He just hit Austin. He was like, "Oh, fuck you!" Like that was too far.
The sleepy Mexican.
Come on,
Is that
you know,
a
blame
line too
cartoons.
far?
That is also just an inaccurate stereotype.
Yeah, it is.
Nowadays, but you know what it comes from is probably Speedy Gonzalez cartoons. There was always a passed out Mexican guy on the sidewalk for
Yeah,
some
well, he
reason.
was fucking hammered.
Yeah, but you know, yeah. But still, you know, as a kid, I just thought they were sleeping, Danny. I didn't realize that they had been drinking the old tequila.
Oh, they've been drinking the tequila, dude. Yeah, if there's a Mexican sleeping at this hour, it's because he's got to be up at 3 a.m. to go build a house.
And
Fez.
you need them right now more than ever.
Fez, well, just know that in Trump's America, you can walk around with your scalp still attached to your head.
Yeah.
Roofing companies could pay Fez just to like walk around and like bust a couple holes up there.
Yeah.
God.
Like,
And then like, oh, it looks like your roof needs a fix.
Fez, don't take this the wrong way, but they could use you as a crash pad in case anybody fell off the roof.
Mm.
You would just be like the trampoline down there,
Mm-hmm.
or like the big inflatable that stuntmen would hit when they jumped off a tower.
All right. Well, you know, I mean, I'm a little tipsy, but I'm just going to add on to this. I want to start a business where all it is you just you buy some tokens, you get a paintball gun, and then you could just shoot Fez. Wouldn't that be unbelievable? You could just, at any point, 24 hours a day, he lives there for free, but like at 24/7, someone could come in and just rent a gun and just, it's a paintball gun, and then just light you up. What do you think about that?
I say I'll sue your fucking ass.
No,
Why?
no.
You're gonna be living there for free, and I'll pay you. I'll give you I'll give you some of the profits.
$40 every time.
We'll be
$20
partners.
a paintball.
We'll be partners. We'll be partners. You'll get a percentage of everything that comes in.
90-10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Some rich guy would pay like, $200 to light you up with like 10 paintballs.
Dude, if Fez showed up and he was wearing
Easy.
if he was wearing a native headdress and he had like peacock feathers
Yeah.
like taped to his arms,
Yeah.
and he was just like, I'll go in the back, I put on a thong and I dance to tambourine music, and you just get to blow him away.
Is this the greatest
It's a
idea
good
ever?
idea.
How did no one think of this?
Fez,
This is genius.
it is the era of the small business. Okay,
Yeah,
it's time to choose yourself in this economy.
Bring up Kotal Khan from Mortal Kombat. This is how he's going to be dressed.
Fez, you need to dress like a native and just let people with a full hopper. It's going to be 200 rounds, Austin, not 10.
Yeah, bring it up. He's going to be dressed like this guy right here, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Yeah, just like, okay, well, it's too much like a warrior there, but like a native, like
Yeah.
that. Very much like this.
And we're going to keep expanding, dude. Like, if you want, like, you can show up as like, I don't know, just like the Kool-Aid Man, or like a Poliwhirl, or like a Snorlax, or like a
You can wear some
Venusaur,
striped pajamas.
Oh, yeah.
or like a Voltorb, or like what's another, like a Chansey, or can you pull up a list of 150 Pokemon? I'm just trying to go down the list of Pokemon he could be.
You guys want to go that game? I mean, Fez, everybody probably wants to see the rematch. Didn't you lose to Fez in Brain Rot? What was it? What's the game you guys play?
Give me a big graph.
Snorlax.
Nobody seemed to understand what I was doing there, but I was basically, every Pokemon I listed was like oblong, or excuse me, round.
Yeah, be the best. Fez, it would be like a stunt gig, like at Waterworld. You know what I mean? Like I could actually pay you a lot to do this.
You did give me a good mental image of like, I think like a really rundown like Central American parkour team, and then they make viral videos where they're jumping off buildings, but like Danny said, the crash pad is like Jeff with his shirt off laying
Yeah.
down.
Fez, can we do a trust fall onto you right now?
No,
Austin, he's
absolutely not.
Like I
Austin's
jump
perfect.
off of like, like a 7-foot height, and then
Yeah.
I just tuck my shoulder right into your belly and roll off.
Yeah. Think of it like something the Undertaker would do in his WWE career.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you love WWE.
Yeah, I do, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, just get slammed, dude. Austin's just gonna slam you from the ropes. It's a stunt. Like Austin, he's gonna break the ground a little bit. He's not gonna land directly on you. We'll put a pillow so he can be like whack, and that'll take some of the force off, like 5 pounds of force. The rest will hit you full on.
We got to get you on WWE.
Why don't
That'd be
you do
amazing.
that,
I want to see
dude?
Logan Paul just drop kick Jeff in the chin.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. I want to see Brock Lesnar in his prime do a reverse off the ropes and just
gee.
spear you. Fez, why not me? Because do I look like I have any cushion on me?
Yeah, actually, Leo could do it.
Wow.
He's fat.
You always call me fat, Fez. Messed up.
You're not alone.
A lot of people call me fat.
Leo's car got stuck at my apartment down in the garage.
Oh, dude.
And he needed to get my desk woman to let him in. She's a very nice black woman.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, Danny, you got a guest here. His name's Leo. Do you give him permission to go down into the garage? And I was like, I do. And tell him he's a filthy fucking Italian. And just without missing a beat. And you said she was dying.
She was dying. She's like, I can't say that. She's like, who is this guy? and then she was dying after. He's like, he's a real jokester. And I'm like, yeah, he is. He is a jokester. That's for sure.
There's like nobody at my building has any personality except for the staff, which is like just a bunch of stoner like security guards and front desk people. But like everybody else is just like an Asian person who drives a Maserati.
Yeah, they're very stoic,
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah, winners.
I've been like hanging out with some stiffs lately, dude. Y'all
Yeah.
should pull up to the
card store?
California Republicans Association.
You be going there?
Yeah,
That's funny. Why don't you vlog?
I went to like a party like in Calabasas
You
with
need
a
a
bunch of
in
these
real
like
life
rich
stream there.
Republican people.
Yeah.
They were all like super base. Some of them were kind of crazy.
Well,
And-
we've seen both sides. We've seen the crazy Republicans. They're very crazy when
They're
crazy.
way cooler than crazy liberals. That is indisputable.
Yeah. That's
This
for
guy's
sure.
trying to set me up with a job like selling insurance. And, they got a lot of connections and stuff.
No.
Make a lot. It might be worth it, honestly.
Well, from life experience, I can tell you that all my buddies who were like started doing the insurance thing and stuck with it for like 10 years, they're killing it, man. They're absolutely killing it.
He says he makes so much money passively that he just works on politics stuff now. And like,
yeah, no,
hardly
they don't have
works.
to work. Eventually, you don't have to work when you sell insurance because you make a little bit of a cut every single month of each like account, and then eventually you don't have to work.
And he was like, yo, it's like 50-hour class plus a test. And then if you want to get a higher certification, you take 2 more shorter courses, take 2 more tests with the state. And then that's it. Like, you really don't need college or nothing.
No, it's one of those jobs where the first couple years, you're going to struggle a little bit. You might not need something else part time, but eventually you get enough accounts going, and eventually it becomes an amazing job, one of the best jobs out there. But you have to put in like 2-3 years of like being like a scrub, which no one wants to do. Fez, like you, for example, would you put in 2 years of sucking at something to be good, to become very good at it one day?
Sucking is
Yeah.
in. Well,
Yeah,
why-
that
all you
means a
could
lot of
focus
things to
on-
Fez.
All he could focus on was the word sucking, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Fez, sucking, it doesn't just mean pleasuring a man with your mouth.
Okay.
That's your favorite definition. It also can
yeah,
mean not being good. It's something non-sexual.
Dude, this.
I suck at squats. Just kidding. I'm fucking great at them. Leo sucks at squats.
Oh wow, Fez, you make me laugh a lot. You know that? You really do. You're a funny motherfucker. All right, and I'm sorry if I've been hard on you in the past. You know what the bit was that I wanted to run with you? I wanted to eat candy. I forgot to tell Danny this because there was a lot going on, and I have another guest coming maybe. But I wanted you to eat that, and then I wanted Danny to just go completely ape shit like on you for eating during the podcast and fat shame you. That is a very kind of a mean thing to do to someone, isn't it?
I keep having these mean thoughts. Like, now I just want him to eat a bunch of candy, and then you get a baseball bat and like hit him with it until he throws him up like a pinata.
That'd be nice.
no,
It'd be
no.
nice.
No, that we.
Human pinata? That'd be a good bit.
Oh no,
Fez, how much money would you need for Leo to take a full swing with a metal baseball bat right into your belly button? I feel like he'd be kind of okay.
he'd be fine.
I feel like he'd be kind of fine.
Yeah.
He fucked Dino up. Dino
Really?
couldn't breathe for like, Dino's his ribs
Really?
and shit were hurting for like 3 days.
Wow.
Wait, did Fez hit him with a baseball bat or punched him?
No, you guys wrapped him up in bubble wrap really tight, and then Leo cracked him with that
Oh,
rubber
that was
bat.
messed up. Yeah.
And it knocked the wind out of Derek, and then the bubble wrap's really tight, so like he couldn't breathe, and he was just like,
I don't remember that. What was that?
it was back
Dude,
at
we,
your
uh,
old house.
Yeah, when you were losing it, dude, you wanted me to take a full hack, and I was like, I'm not taking a full hack.
So this
And
is
then
like 2020, 2021 times?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just kind of, it was a big, real baseball bat, and we really wrapped him up.
No,
but-
it was that rubber one. It was still
What was the rubber
hard. It
one?
was Danny's like prop
oh, so
bat.
then I did take a full hack, and then it did hurt. Yeah.
That was a prop bat, though, so it could have been
Yeah.
a lot worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see, but he's very skinny.
My favorite random era of the podcast was the rat cage and the rat gun. When we had that
Oh,
Nerf
yeah.
gun that would auto fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like Rat Dick would be naked in the cage with his asshole hoisted in the air.
Yeah.
And one time I put a fully automatic burst of these
Yeah.
things. And like 7 of them hit him in the back of the testicles.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're called, but there was like I swear to God, guys, maybe like a 6-month period where you could buy these before they obviously hurt a kid. Because I shot my ex at the time in the eye with one.
I bet you did, Leo.
She couldn't see for like a couple of days. It was actually really terrifying. These things were so like gnarly. Nerf little balls that were like they actually came with goggles. They obviously got outlawed because you can't buy them anywhere now. But
Yeah.
I still have one at home. Actually,
When I just lit up Rat Dick's testicles, like I would be on the ground if one of these hit me in the nuts.
Mhm.
And again, a fully automatic, think like a Gatling gun with tracer fire. Like that kind, just every round going into his nuts.
It
Like
was-
Oscar De La Hoya hitting a fucking speed bag,
Yeah.
dude.
And there are a lot of things you can't like experience just through the
Through the
camera.
camera,
Like with
yeah.
Danny was across the room. He
Mhm.
let one go directly into his nutsack.
Yeah, just
Hell yeah.
boom.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect shot to
Yeah,
his
to
nuts
his
across
nutsack.
the room.
Out of control.
What's up? Is Rat Dick? We probably shouldn't talk about it. You can't talk. He's like Voldemort.
Yeah.
But is he? I wonder if he's back to being like in one of his regular phases, where if we hit him up, you're like, "Oh yeah, what's up, man? I'll be chill."
He's
Well,
kind
I
of
mean-
more in there. I've been keeping up with him.
Somebody sent me like a clip of him like saying that he was like into anal stuff when he's on like drugs. He was like, "Yeah, you really like the ass stuff when you're on drawing." And I was like, "That doesn't seem like a man."
He's
that-
probably right. I mean, I'm sure if you took a
Yeah.
hit of meth, I'm sure you'd want to fuck a girl in the ass.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. No, like he's saying like his own ass. I think he likes the pleasure of his.
He
own
was
ass.
on like a hard
yeah.
meth bender, and he was texting me. He's like, "I'm unhealthy. I'm trying to get clean. Like it's fucked, whatever." And then he did start looking healthier, and he's in college right now. Rat Pussy's helping him take classes.
So tell me about that, because that is so inconceivable to me.
Well, it's like you just use ChatGPT,
Mm-hmm.
and when it comes to an actual like essay or in-person exam, this is what I was telling him. I was like, "Listen, bro, you gotta like actually pay attention and like study with Rat Pussy, because yeah, you can cheat and it's all easy right now, but you have to go to the school to take your exam a lot of the time, and you're not gonna be able just to cheat the whole time."
No,
But he is keeping up with his homework and stuff,
That's
apparently.
wild.
And like, because Rat Pussy's like, if you don't do this, then I'm leaving you. So she kind of gave him like an ultimatum. Plus, he's getting money from financial aid.
I'm actually really curious because Austin and Dino are starting school. I'm curious to see what level they're teaching at right now. So whenever you maybe like send me some pics of the homework and stuff.
I'm sure it's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
And it is so crazy how much can be done with ChatGPT. Like, online courses can't be a thing anymore. There's no way that can be a thing. And then, like, yeah, all the essays. I remember my buddy in 2017 paid me, it was like a pittance, but I did it at the time. It was a couple of $100s to write like a 6-page essay on Vietnam, which took me some time. But now the idea that anybody would have to struggle with an essay on Vietnam is absurd.
No, back at Valley College was notoriously pretty easy here in the in the Valley in LA, and I used to write papers for really cheap at $10 a page. I was for the baseball players, and
You would write them for them?
I would write them for them, and I guaranteed them a B-.
Yeah.
And I would half-ass it, where big quotations, bring in the margins,
Pump up the periods?
pump up the periods. That was always a good move. And I would do take all the shortcuts, and nobody got less than a B- ever.
Yeah.
In fact, one of them got an A because clearly the teachers were not reading these. They were not reading.
And now with like ChatGPT, it's almost because ChatGPT puts out like the equivalent of ground beef. It's not like it's all plagiarized, but it's also none of it is plagiarized because it is ground up into unrecognizable form. It's taken from this and this and this guy's book and this guy's essay and this guy's YouTube video, and it puts it together in a unique way. And if you were at all worried that you were going to get popped for plagiarism, you could just be like, now just like make it drier. Like, use more words that appear less in the English language. You could so easily cover your tracks. Take notes, Austin. And take notes, Radtic, if you're
They
listening.
do have a lot of software that like detects whether or not it was written using AI and stuff. And honestly, the easiest way to do it and not have to worry about any of that is just tell ChatGPT to write the outline of your essay.
Right, and then
and
you fill it
format
in.
it.
Right.
And then fill it in.
Yeah.
Or write the essay yourself. Like, tell ChatGPT to write the outline. Then write the essay yourself. Then tell ChatGPT to rewrite it a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then it's still your words. It's just they're fixing up some of the language a little bit.
That's crazy. That's so true. Like, you could basically have it break down the essay into bullet points. And then you just, like, if you have a halfway decent grasp of the English language, you just fill out the bullet points, basically. Damn, like, nothing is more easily gamed than college with AI.
That's why I'm like, dude, I picked the perfect time to go back to school because everybody's retarded after COVID. They're all cooked.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I'm curious to see what but you're gonna have some difficult classes. Accounting, well, I don't know. Maybe ChatGPT can just nail accounting. That was an absolutely terrifying class when I was around. I was in one of those classes. It started with 72 people, and only 22 people ended up during coming to the final, and only 21 passed.
That's what I'm in right now. Accounting is going to be my harder class, and then later I have to take calculus. But those two should be the only ones that are relatively difficult.
Yeah, what's going to happen, though, is a buddy of mine, like, at first, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, if you were a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you could make a great living teaching Jiu-Jitsu anywhere in the world. But black belts got more and more inflated, and more people got black belts. And then it came down to credentials, where, yeah, you could have a black belt, which is like the equivalent to a college degree, but unless you'd won a bunch of tournaments and distinguished yourself, you weren't going to be able to make a great living teaching. It's going to be the same with school now. Like, you can cheat your way to a degree, but unless you're actually a smart, motivated, hardworking kid, you're still going to be fucked.
And that's why a lot of these chat GBTers are actually like kind of ruining the work environment, because what happened, you have like a lot of older people that don't want to leave their like legacy positions in companies and stuff, and they're just like on their
Go
phone sending
Doge.
a couple emails on some like Doge or like over middle management type shit. And then people are like, oh, why don't they just give the young people a chance? But then the way they hire people are through like, oh, you went to this school, you know, and you have this degree, blah blah blah. But that doesn't necessarily mean the person's like intelligent. And then they hire these.
It means they hate Jews.
And they do a bad job. And then the companies are just like, these young people are stupid.
Yeah.
Like, we're hiring what are supposed to be like top shit people, and they're lazy and don't want to work in the office or whatever it is. And then it makes all young people kind of just like look bad. But I don't really blame them, because I would imagine hiring some guy straight out of college, like they've never really had any real responsibility outside of school. They haven't worked or paid bills.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of person you want to hire to work for like an important position, really.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in college, kids at UCLA were pretty fucking impressive. And I mean, this was in 2011, which is like, it just seems like so long ago, before the storm of just insanity. It was before the time of mobile apps. Fez, you look like you're falling apart. Have another fucking snickerdoodle.
Have a snicker.
And like, so since I was in college, mobile apps have come along and completely rotted everybody's brain. Like, social leftism has come along and just become so mainstream, rotted everybody's fucking brain. TikTok, which I guess is a mobile app, obviously.
It's the best
fucking
one.
online dating. What else is coming? Fucked everything. COVID, where it became acceptable. Like, if you were, I don't want to be too harsh, but it's true. Like, if you didn't do anything during COVID, because you would read the newspaper and it's like, oh, I've just been rewatching every Harry Potter and eating ice cream and playing board games. You're a fucking loser if you just took like 2 years off and wore a mask and stayed home.
We didn't take a break.
No, we
we
never
literally
took a break.
just.
You took a week break. Your parents wanted you to wear a hazmat suit to come to the fucking podcast
That was
studio.
one of the only 2 times I ever missed an episode.
That's true. That's true.
That was before your parents realized that it was base to disregard COVID.
Yeah, then my parents were like, this is some libtard shit.
Yep.
I was like, okay, nice.
Yeah, me, fucking Leo too. Never took a break, dude.
Nope.
Nah, we went right through it, man. Right through it, Fez.
Fez, you almost died from COVID, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your vacation.
Dude, he was unconscious for like 3 days on a ventilator.
That is
He still
nuts.
drinks like
Yeah.
3 sodas a day.
That's the problem that you have. Like, we did discover something, though. Give me the nutritional facts of that. Yeah, the pink one.
Yeah.
The brookie. So
Fez-
he was like, this is so sweet. Like, I don't lie. Like that, right? And I go, really?
Leo doing Fez is great.
It's just I nailed it because I know who Fez is. So anyway, 10 grams of sugar, 7 servings, 70 grams of sugar.
What is
Danny,
this?
do you want to tell me what has 70 grams of sugar in one little bottle?
Oh, a Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Maybe even a Coke has 69 in like the 1 liter. I think. I'm pretty sure. Either way, he could eat that entire bag of cookies and it's basically like 1.5 cans of soda, bro. And he drinks 6 or 7 or 8 sodas a day. Drinking
Just for the
soda is why
record.
you're fat. A lot of you. If you're
Just for
fat,
the record, I've been
might be because you're drinking soda.
Going low on soda.
even my sugar intake is probably why I'm a little chubster sometimes. I do enjoy a good scone and coffee from time to time.
Fez, what was it like being on a ventilator for 3 days?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Can you tell us a little bit about when you realized you were sick, what you felt like? Because I had COVID pretty bad too, but
Yeah.
you know,
I have
I've got
pneumonia.
abs you could play tic-tac-toe on with your fucking pre-cum.
Oh,
Fuck
fuck.
I mean, like when I got pneumonia and I got COVID at the same time, they put me to the doctors, and then all I did was just lay down in bed for a while. Then they put a ventilator.
Paint a
that's what
picture
I-
though. Were you at home next to your construction worker roommates talking
No,
about
I went
don't
to
know,
the hospital,
tacos?
you dumbass.
Yeah, but were you sick? You were probably sick for a couple days before you went to the hospital, right?
yeah. I checked myself in.
So you were like, but before that, you and your roommate were playing with a pinata, and
I
then you
wasn't
were like,
feeling
I don't feel
Wait a
so
second.
good.
You think there was a pinata hanging from the living room? This is what
There's-
you think Latinos do?
There's always a pinata in a Latino household.
And Fez you think he puts the blindfold on or blindfold on, or you think he's just whacking it?
I think just like more often than not, you will find Fez in the house with a blindfold and a stick, just taking hacks at a
Ah.
pinata.
I almost got it.
It just like off-brand Mexican
Sorry.
candy falls out. Just like hard candies and colorful wrappers with no branding.
Look at his just disregard for what you're saying and just eating the M&Ms, the
That's
peanut
right.
butter M&Ms.
So Fez,
All day,
so
every
were
day.
you wearing masks during COVID?
Yeah.
So you're wearing a mask. One day you come home from not work and you're hitting the pinata and you just feel tired. What happens next? You go up, you pick up some maracas, you try to, make a little music.
Wait a second. Wait, were there maracas and maybe a piñata involved before you became sick?
No, you don't.
You put on your poncho, you get on your donkey.
Yeah,
When
So
do
you
you
were on
start
your
getting-
burro.
That's
You were on
happening.
your burro, and things started kind of getting hazy. Is that
Fez, you went to a nearby town because you heard there was some cattle roping work. And you noticed that you were really, really congested and you had the chills. And then there was a rodeo. And they were like, we don't need help with the cows, but if you can shear some sheep, and you're
I don't know how to shear a sheep.
you could shear a sheep, dude? If there's anything you can do out there, it's shearing a sheep.
Right.
You could you're just basically using a clipper. Just
Yeah, Jeff. There's a lot of things that you don't know how to do, but you just kind of start doing them and it works. You gotta stop just selling yourself out short, saying, "Oh, I can't do this thing." It's like, well, have you tried?
Have you tried, Fez?
Have you tried cooking a pork chop?
Right.
Did y'all
not
ever
that
hear the
hard.
pork chop story?
No, please tell me.
Does it involve a fire alarm? I bet it involves a fire alarm.
Did he
No.
Did he eat a raw?
We were
pork chop?
streaming like all night in my room, and then Swoby's like asleep on my bed. It's like 7:30, 8 in the morning. Jeff goes, Swoby, wakes him up. Can you cook me some pork chops?
No. No.
So now we
Yeah.
just bring it up all the time because it's fucking hilarious.
What the fuck was that, Fez?
I don't know. They have pork chops. They're
He's like,
bringing
I don't know how to cook them.
I want to know what
I
Danny
asked
would
Swell
do.
because he said it's
Danny,
Danny
you're-
would lose his
Danny,
mind.
You'd lose mine. It's no. I know the worst time to wake up, Danny. Anywhere between 3 to 5 a.m. Those 2 hours.
I actually disagree. I get most pissed when people wake me up when I just drifted off,
right.
or when I have like an hour left to sleep and the sun's starting to come up.
You hate that.
Like, because if you wake me up at 2 a.m., I'm going to go back to sleep, and it's not going to be a big deal. I still will be fucking pissed.
Mhm.
But, like, it's those margin, the crust of the bread hours is when it sucks. Because, like, have you ever had to get up to take a piss, and it's like 6:15 a.m., and you were going to sleep into 7:30, and now you just know you can't go back to sleep, and you're going to be a little bit groggy all day?
Yeah. That is annoying as hell. Yeah, absolutely. So either whatever. If Fez woke you up
Yeah.
with a little Donnie, can
Yeah.
you make me some pork chops? And he's got that face where he's got his eyes.
No,
are gonna be
what I
big.
said is shut the fuck up. Go make me a beer and a
Well, I'd be
sandwich.
sleeping. I wouldn't be talking.
Oh.
Go make you a beer. Yeah, okay. No, I'm sorry.
And a
That's
sandwich.
that's your job. When you get your pinata and you get your burro, you're going to ride down to your distillery work at Modelo.
All right, let me go get
that
our
works.
guest, our very special Dodger fan who blew up his hands guest.
Okay,
Is that real?
let's get him. Let's get him. Hell yeah, let's do this shit.
Take it, bro. I obviously
So,
started drinking a little bit.
Kevin, right?
Yes, sir.
My
so-
man, Kevin.
Kevin, I noticed your hand has been damaged.
Oh shit, yeah.
He is a very, very famous Dodger fan. I'll say that much, Danny.
I'm everybody's favorite Dodger fan.
I would say everybody's favorite Dodger fan because he sacrificed part of his hand in
You know-
celebration of their World Series. The first official, I would say, now I'll give you guys the COVID one, but this was the real one, right? My man.
You know, usually they get a tattoo for the World Series.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I blew my hand
You
off.
blew Hey, let's give it up for the man.
Is there video of this?
Is there a video of it?
on purpose. Yeah,
Nah.
there's a whole video on
Damn.
my Instagram. There's a video you can get the real.
Damn. All right. Yeah,
see-
let's
see the
pull it
real
up.
damage.
I would love to see this.
Yeah, let's pull up the
And,
reel.
and I want to say, Kevin, there must be some sort of status associated with blowing your fucking hand off. Because Kevin rolled in, he had an entourage, dude.
Bad hottie girls.
Yeah.
There's one hot. She's in here. She ain't even going to speak. She's just there to support him. She's there to hold the hand.
And
All right. And then he got another baddie off screen.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's my girlfriend.
Is-
That's my wife.
All right. That's his wife.
okay, that's good that I knew that because I didn't want to like it. Just because all I was thinking when you walked in, and I was like, man, the road to bitches is blowing your fucking hand off.
You blow
man,
your
I-
hand off. You getting bitches.
I think I found the method.
you did find the method.
What is it? And then that hand. Could the doctors have done anything to save it?
You know what? Shout out Sean Cantwell
Okay.
because the first hospital I went to, they didn't want to save my hand.
No way.
Yeah.
Was it a racial thing, Kevin?
Probably.
You think they were racist,
no,
dog?
no. It was just happening so quick.
Right.
Everything.
That is a wild thing to experience.
And they shipped me over,
uh-huh.
and Sean fucking took care of me.
Hell yeah.
He told me that I was gonna lose my thumb.
Damn, he saved it.
Yeah.
And
my
that's
thumb,
the
my
big
thumb
one.
was gonna be gone.
That's the biggest
I can't
thing.
band it. I lost the what do you call it? The muscle right here. I lost it.
The ligament, or whatever. Yeah.
I can't bend it, but I can. You know what I'm saying?
Go to the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah.
God bless to that.
Yeah.
Right there.
So
he can hold a cup with his hand. That's good.
That's very nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like in theory, you can still beat off with that fucker.
I can still stick the thumb in the butt.
And exactly.
You know
You
what
can
I'm saying?
still.
I still got two
corkscrew. You could corkscrew
One for the sting.
One for the sting.
Yeah,
it's nice.
It's all there.
You good.
Kevin, you rolled in with two bitches. Technically, you could finger both of them.
No, these ain't bitches, bro. These women.
Excuse me.
These my women right here.
I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah. Come on, Danny. Let's go, dog. Let's go.
I want to come proper.
Come on now.
I want to come proper,
No,
Kevin.
I hear you.
Come on, dog.
You're America's favorite Dodgers fan.
That's right.
And I am
That's
throwing out degrading words towards women. That's
Yeah,
not
come
cool.
on, man. Okay, well, let's pull up his Instagram though. What is your Insta?
I got the video right here if you
It's
want.
PER.
Oh, we got this one right here.
VAIL. Percival.
All right, we're gonna shout it out for sure. We're putting it in the bio. Follow my boy. He needs to be a Danny Mullen and Leo DiTavio.
Shout out Cash Cobain.
Shout out Cash Cobain. That's
Cash
right.
Cobain.
Yerky.
Shout out your doctor, Cash Cobain. What
It's
kind of firework?
I told him it's going to be a mukbang.
Okay, so someone's getting eaten. What kind of firework blew your hand off?
I don't know.
Hey, don't blow that in my face.
Oh,
shit.
no, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, we
no.
don't want to see it.
Oh.
Yep.
Why this? It went
Yep.
off way too fast, bro. You're a champ. You didn't even go down.
Well, I got some backstory to all that.
No.
There's a reason why I reacted the way I reacted. Yep.
Damn, there it is.
Bro,
I'm not
call the
screaming.
911 right now. Hurry up before
I'm
you
not
bleed
crying.
out. Hurry up. Call 911.
Damn, that was crazy.
So,
bro.
Kevin, walk us through that after it blew.
Yeah.
I imagine at first you didn't really feel any pain. Eventually, you look down, though, and what do you see?
My fucking hand blown off.
What do you think?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was like a
Didn't
dream.
make sense,
It was
yeah.
almost like, did I really just do that right now?
Right.
Is this actually happening right now?
Yeah.
Did I actually fucking do that?
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
tripping out.
Yeah.
But the next mission was, let me get the fuck on.
Mhm.
Let me get up in that ambulance.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Let's not create no type of scenario. Let's
Sure.
keep it fucking and get on.
One foot in front of the other.
Yeah.
How long did it take for that ambulance to show up?
Wow.
I'm not sure.
Like 15 minutes.
All right. They hurry a little bit. They couldn't.
I called him like 8 times, 10 times,
Yeah.
trying to get him there.
Yeah, if you were in Orange County, that bitch would have been there in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Bullshit, man. San Fran. Yeah.
That was the hospital I ended up at. The
Okay.
Orange County Hospital.
That's right. That's fucking.
And they took care of
And
me.
that's why they didn't want.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
And that's where
I thought that was
fucking-
the racist ass hospital.
You see?
Wow.
They,
No,
they
it was-
fucking no, they took care of me.
The craziest thing
They
though,
took
we
care of
shouldn't even been there that night. If Aaron Judge just caught the
Right,
ball,
dude, if Aaron
he
Judge
just caught the
ball,
ball, we would have
man.
been straight.
Yeah, they were hitting me. I told him I'm a Yankee fan, and obviously this
Yeah.
one hurt. He looked at me in the eyes and he said, "This one hurt." And I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"It did. It did."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it really piss you off that Kevin could catch a ball better than Aaron could with his left hand?
Yeah,
definitely.
he could, bro. He could have caught it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, Kevin, how long was the fuse on this firework?
See, the firework was given to me. So I'm already 10. I just came back from work.
Yeah.
I work in the oil field.
Mhm.
I'm going 1 month, 2 months. It could be 3 months at a time.
Oh wow.
I'm not home for a long time. So I was finally home. I'm home for a week. Everything was cool. Fucking, they're going out for Wednesday. They're going. I'm thinking it's going to be the day. All of a sudden, Dodgers are down. I had $1,000 on the fucking game. I'm fucking shit out of luck. I'm losing right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Bad.
All of a sudden, they
Dude.
fucking, it just fucking slid.
Yeah.
It's
They
got to be
hit
one of
that
the
motherfucker.
Yeah, the
I
Yankees
said I'm
just
gonna
messed
go
it up.
blow my hand off if they win.
No, he actually said as a joke. Like
No
he actually said that as a
way.
joke. Yeah.
That,
Damn.
that's funny. It's something about that. Sometimes you don't want to say things out loud. It's weird, but
No.
the
Yeah, I think-
universe
I
kind of
think
hears
the-
shit.
Well, the tongue, we got a lot of power within our tongue.
We really do.
You know,
Don't
what
say
we're
shit.
saying, what we're
No
thinking
negative
and all that.
self-talk. No
That was
negative
that was
self-talk.
some Buddha shit right
Yeah.
there from
And it
Kevin. I like that.
definitely- Definitely happened.
So that
Wow.
I imagine that's got to be because you work really hard, 3 weeks at a time, 4 weeks at a time. Did you say
Right.
weeks or months?
It could be months.
Months
Yeah.
at a time.
And,
You
yeah.
come back, your pockets are a little heavy. You got some money.
Yep.
Your favorite sports team looks like they're going to fucking lose the game.
Yep.
Miraculous comeback. It's got the makings of the best night of your life, but it takes a dark
I've never
turn.
been to LA like that, celebrated nothing like that. It was World Series. Cousin hit me up.
Of course, bro. It's
Cousin
the
hit me up out of nowhere. He's like, hey, man, this is going to go nuts. Fucking LA streets are going to go live right now. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go.
It was awesome though,
Yeah.
right? Was it a
Yeah.
party out there?
You know,
Yeah, most
it
definitely.
was
Yeah.
badass, yeah.
And
It's
the
a good
only
time.
thing I heard that, dude, that was how viral that shit went, bro. Like everywhere that I like turned, people were talking to me about that, and like it was coming up on the feed everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, man.
Yeah,
It
we
was
didn't
live.
we didn't know how big it was until like after the morning.
Yeah.
After everything happened, I was kind of with him at the hospital, and then my friend's actually a barber. Shout out Chris, but he's a barber
Shout out
and-
Chris.
and he-
where at? No, where at? Shout out the barbershop.
in La Puente.
All right, hell yeah.
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 Exclusive barbershop. That's where he's at. Best
Exclusive.
haircuts. But so he actually so after that happened, I was calling him trying to let friends and family know. And I told him, I was like, hey, like I was building up the story, let him know what happened. And before I said it was my cousin, he was like, wait, don't tell me it was but the firework that happened in LA. And I was like, yeah, that was my cousin. He's like,
Wow.
bro, like 5-6 people already came in at the morning time. Mine is like 1 o'clock the afternoon, I guess. And then he was like, 5 people already told me about the story. I was like, damn, I didn't know it was that big because I'm just waking up after everything. And it was just insane how big it got, how fast it went. Yeah.
And then, Kevin, because your fingers that are pretty much gone at the base, were they on the ground anywhere?
No.
They were disintegrated.
They were gone. Blown the fuck off.
In many ways, it was like if they were able to save the thumb the way they did. I mean, it was like you were fortunate, man. It could have been
Yeah,
worse
it could-
in a way.
way
yeah.
wor- I could have lost my vision,
Yeah,
could've
your
lost my
vision,
life.
dog.
Yeah.
Your life.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
hearings.
So
Hearing. All
He's-
that. My
he's
hearing
got the
came
classic-
back, luckily.
did
Thank
it
God.
go away for a while,
It went
though?
away for a while.
How bad did it go away?
I was damn near deaf.
Really?
And the
Damn.
ringing, I've never experienced ringing like that.
Damn.
Loud ringing.
Is that
constant
gone?
Ringing. No, it's still gone.
Still going?
And it's weird because my left ear was the one that had the least damage. My right ear had the more damage, but my left ear is the one that's ringing the most. Still to this day, right now.
you seem
Ringing.
insanely positive,
Oh, absolutely.
given what happened.
Absolutely.
When were there a couple of down days where you're like, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to walk around with 3 fingers and a mangled thumb for the rest of my life"?
No, that's not how we rock over here.
Hell yeah, bro.
Nope.
This is just it's
I
inspiring.
could
man.
have lost my whole arm, the whole fucking hand.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
you're
still gonna go just as crazy.
But the fact that you can hold a cup like
Yep.
you showed us, that was
Feels
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all
absolutely.
you could, man.
Yep.
It kind of looks classy. He
Yeah.
looks like he's
You see,
like a whiskey connoisseur who's
yeah.
aerating that shit.
Yeah. Honestly, the
Do it with
way-
your left hand though,
the
Kevin.
doctor really killed it. Though,
do with your left hand.
Yeah, yeah. He looks.
Dude, it looks great. It
That
looks
Orange County doc wanted to make sure the motherfucker could look
Yeah,
suave
Sean-
with a drink.
Shout out Sean Cantwell, man.
Sean
That
Campbell.
guy, he looked at me in
Legend.
the bed,
Uh-huh.
and they're not supposed to, as doctors, they can't do the sympathy thing and
right.
all that extra. He fucking really held it down. The dude
Damn.
cried with me and fucking held it down.
Damn,
One
bro.
The doc cried
He
with
was
you.
a badass. Yeah,
And then
Badass
he
motherfucker,
nailed
bro.
it, and then he did
Nailed
the
it.
work.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Told me I had 90% chance that the fucking thumb is gone. At least he's keeping it real with me.
Yeah.
But I mean, pretty soon you're gonna be able to get a bionic hand, dude. You're
Yeah,
gonna be able
No,
to get a
fuck
robo.
a
hand.
bionic hand.
You don't want that shit.
No.
You want to stay human.
If Elon Musk could fucking
Right.
give me some fingers that can move for real,
yeah.
Mhm.
then hell yeah, let's go.
All right, so
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
we're getting that bionic hand
AI,
eventually.
baby, and
No,
So
it's happening for
what
sure.
if like Elon gave you a titanium hand where like if a Giants fan was coming up on you in the parking lot, you could just flatline that cocksucker.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking in there. I'm in that motherfucker. If
That's
I
got
could-
to be good for punching fans right now.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing is nice.
You know,
bro.
the craziest shit is a week before this happened, I knocked the motherfucker out for the first time in my life.
Really? Where was
First
this?
KO.
First KO in my life. Left-handed, thunk, knocked his
Wow.
ass out. And it was kind of like, I put a post on my Instagram a week before. I said, my caption was, "We cut your fingers off and we send them to your mom."
Damn.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a song.
Right.
Nothing crazy. I know it sounds
Right, right.
crazy.
It sounds crazy, but it was just a
Song.
song. Yeah.
I'm captioning it.
Yeah.
And then that happened. This knockout happens. I have a lot of damage to my left hand. My right
Mhm.
hand's not really damaged. All of a sudden, a week later, I lose my left hand.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
You see what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of lore.
There's like
yeah, there's lore. Yeah,
so there
it's
was like
wild.
karma to it.
Yeah.
There was like karma because you
Yeah,
knocked a guy
yeah.
out. Then there was foreshadowing with the
Yeah.
Fuck, man. The
Yeah,
Lord
it's-
works in mysterious ways. I want to talk about the Giants-Dodgers rivalry because I used to date a girl
Mhm.
who she was obsessed with the Giants, and she said, even though we were dating, she told me she wanted to fuck every player on the Giants. And I always hated the fucking Giants and liked the Dodgers because of that shit.
I'm assuming you're not with her no more, right?
No, hell, I knocked her ass up and I
That
fucking
was the first
skedaddled, dude.
knockout, dude?
Knocked her ass. I fucking should have put an M80 up there with the baby. Blasted that fucker up. But I like that you're a Dodgers fan.
Yep.
And I just, there's nothing I hate more than a Yankees fan. Like this one.
It's it's good that you guys work together, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, the Yankees, you know, what it is about both fan bases though are kind of really some of the best in baseball
Yeah.
though. So we understand each other.
Mhm.
You know, just like Red Sox and maybe the Cubs. I would say the Red Sox, the Cubs, the Yankees, and the Dodgers. They have kind of the best, most
Yeah,
dedicated
LA
fan
fans
base.
and Yankees, New York
New
fans
York.
go crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they go crazy. Yeah,
Diehards, yeah.
whenever there's a game here or there, you know, it's some of the best TV out. It's on ESPN. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's cool when the biggest market teams met in the playoffs.
Exactly.
I understand you celebrating, man. I totally understand
Yep.
the celebration. I feel like God, though, or the universe, whatever you want to say, it works in mysterious ways. So
Definitely.
it was like a warning, or it was like something like maybe it changed the course of your life. It
It
saved it, made it longer, made it, better.
I heard that from multiple family members, and
Mhm.
I absolutely think that's.
Hell yeah.
I think it's
You ever?
No.
What do you think about the practice at Dodger Stadium? Because I remember I went there when I was in college, and I got a nice beer. You know, I had to wait in line for it. It was like $14. And the second I around the corner, there's just like 1,000 Latinos that start chanting "chug."
yeah.
And like, if you don't chug the beer, like they'll be fucking mad at you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you got to chug that fucking beer if you're at Dodger Stadium and you're in the cheap seats. And I was in the cheap seats,
Yeah.
and like I might have gotten my pockets ran if I didn't chug that beer. So I fucking chugged the beer and like almost passed out. But then the Latinos, they respected me, Leo.
Yeah,
of
you get that
course.
respect. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was your first time at the Dodger game?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I chugged, and then I liked it so much, I went and got another one and fucking chugged it for him again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, I think chugging a beer with the Latinos in the bleacher seats, that's what Dodger Stadium is. It's not paying for the I went with a sugar mama to the playoff game, to the Mets playoff game, and we were just behind the, home plate and shit, and I was like, nah, I want to be out there with the Vatos. All you can eat Dodger dogs
Yeah.
and nachos and
Yeah.
beer and
Yeah,
stuff.
Very spooky, hilarious.
Crazy. So I'm assuming y'all big drinkers then.
Nah, we we drink a lot. Nah, not really big drinkers, I would say. I would
It-
say as we get older. I mean, obviously when I was how old are you guys?
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, when I was your age, I can handle it a lot better. I'm 38.
Yeah,
you know.
nowadays you drink mostly jizz.
A lot of the time when I'm drinking now, it's on the podcast because it just makes it, the fans like to see me a little tipsy sometimes, and I say some crazy shit. We have this virgin on the podcast that we sometimes, we lean in, we mess with them a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one of your beautiful ladies can fucking, I don't know,
Yeah, if
stomp
you're
on
on
his
deep-
balls or something.
Yeah, he'll probably pay you to stomp on his balls. So, yeah,
Might like it.
He's 40 years old. He doesn't look 40, but he is. He's a virgin, and yeah, so we mess around. But
So, did this fuck with your work on the oil fields?
I was gonna ask that too.
My boss is ready to go. He's proud than ever. He's
Nice.
fucking
Is he a Dodgers fan?
ready to let their bitch rip?
Hell yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't think I'm a Dodger fan either no more.
Really? You want to not? I think you should. I think it's like a funny. Well, I see what you're saying. I see what you're
Fucking
saying.
hurt.
Yeah.
Wait, that really, this fucked your relationship
No,
with the
I'm just-
Dodgers,
I'm
dude?
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You should be throwing out a pitch next year,
No.
dude.
Honestly,
I'm
you
ready to
should
go,
be
man.
throwing out a pitch. Hey, we're starting that movement.
Yeah.
Kevin needs to throw out a first pitch with the left hand.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, it'd be insane.
With the left hand.
that
You
would
get-
be absolutely insane.
Oh, we're starting that. We got to be there with you.
Oh, yeah, it's by default going to be a knuckleball.
I know.
That's funny that you even know what a knuckleball. That's actually, like you can
That's
throw a
all
knuckleball. Yeah,
That's-
that's a knuckle. You might be able to make it to the bigs, man. Who knows, bro? You should start throwing a ball. Who knows? It could come out weird as fuck. Nobody can hit it, dude. Aaron Judge won't hit it in the playoffs. Aaron Judge.
Oh my
God damn, dude.
Fuck that guy.
If he caught that, man, we would have won it. I was going to game 6. It would have gone to game 6. I was going to game 6 at Dodger Stadium
Mhm.
behind home plate with Sugar Mama again.
Mhm.
And he dropped the ball and didn't let that happen.
Mhm.
Like that's gonna be hard. I mean, now she doesn't hit me up anymore because I wasn't giving her that good dick.
Hey, it happens, but
Yeah.
that whole inning was just fucked everybody.
crazy.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I think that's why Rizzo. I kind of feel bad for Rizzo, the first baseman. He just made he just like didn't hustle. It's kind of a crazy thing to do in the playoffs, but
Yeah.
then they just let him go. They didn't sign him again. So now he's going to go somewhere else if he even plays anymore. He could. The last thing he ever did could be that.
Yeah.
So does Sugar Mom pay for all expenses right there?
Yeah, she had her company actually got her the ticket, so it wasn't like that crazy.
God
but
damn it, boy.
yeah, she would be. Yeah, she worked for like a big corporate kind of.
You got to
thing.
reconnect, bro. You
I
gotta
do
get
got to
back
reconnect.
in
I got to
there,
hit her
yo.
up. Yeah, I've been hitting her up.
The
Yeah.
fucked up thing is,
Shout out Sugar Mama.
and this
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
refresher for the kids in the podcast, but like the way he met this lady is her son was a fan of the podcast and came on the podcast.
Mhm. Oh.
And it was like just a nerdy
yeah.
kid, like, doing his thing. He goes outside of the podcast. His mom pulls up in a convertible and is like, hey, Leo. Fucking knows him.
Yeah.
And Leo's like, hi, nice to meet you, miss. Gets her number, goes over to her place, and while the kid's sleeping downstairs that was on the podcast, has unprotected sex with her and
dude.
jizzes in her pussy.
Oh man.
He jizzes in her fucking pussy and starts going to baseball games with her after her son was like a fan of this guy.
And
and
he
he,
didn't seem to mind too much.
and he,
you know?
he filled
was
up his
okay.
mom.
Yeah,
He
I filled up his
He
mom.
trusted you, and he filled up his mom.
So you're in the right place, dog. You're gonna be like famous with our fans, bro. They're gonna love
we're
you.
ready to go.
They're gonna love you, dude.
Yeah, the fuck.
Hold on, wait. We can't just like skip around.
You know what I'm saying? The whole,
right
the
now.
whole
Hold on,
fucked
wait.
up situation about
I
all
don't like
this
talking about it, but
is where it's like we're coming through. It
Yeah.
was a great night. It was fantastic.
hell yeah,
All through with bar jumping,
right.
everything's cool. It was time to go home.
Fuck
We're gonna get
the
some King Taco. It was
Yankees.
fuck the Yankees.
Everyone
whole
was fucked.
time.
the
Whole night. It
Yankees,
was
yeah.
funk the Yankees.
Damn.
Everything was lit.
We should have filmed that night, huh?
Yeah,
When the Dodgers
we got
won?
fucking.
Yeah.
We got we were like fucking 10 adioses deep,
Wow.
and then the fucking hand went adios for real. But the thing is that some random dude came to me and gave me that firework.
That's strange.
And if you look at the video,
Mhm.
it has like tinfoil around it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Some evil
So-
motherfucker, you think?
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah.
think there was some fucking
Yankees fan, dude.
He wanted to see how much damage he could do
He
to
could
a
do.
strong ass Dodger fan.
Right.
Damn,
right.
dude.
Damn,
I mean,
you think
he
it was a
wanted-
Yankee fan?
Oh, he
did
was a
that?
Yankee fan.
No. Really?
Fuck yeah.
This is a
I mean, some
conspiracy
New
theory,
York
dude.
motherfuckers
A
are crazy.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Was there? See, to me, like you know, a firework's going to detonate based on the length of the
Right.
fuse.
Right.
Was it a short
And
fuse?
I hear it. It was a short fuse, yes.
Okay.
But when I went to go light it, it was like the firecracker was backwards. It was
Oh.
like he flipped it upside down
Huh.
and did some weird. He definitely fucked and tinkered with that fucking thing. And I have a strong belief that one of the people that were recording me that night were one of the ones that gave me the fireworks.
What a piece of shit! if that's
Evil.
true.
There's a lot of
Because
evil out
he
there.
was-
We know there's evil
Call
out there.
911.
Right.
Call 911. You're just sitting there recording me.
Right.
You wanted to see what the fuck was gonna go.
Right,
You-
right,
You
right.
wanted this shit to happen.
Evil.
And I
bro.
went to go light it, and it never lighted.
You could
never
sue the
lit.
shit out of
It
that guy,
never.
right?
But I would never do it.
Okay.
I keep it 10 toes, brother.
All right.
10 toes, and I stick to the code.
That's awesome.
There's
bro.
none of that goofy shit going on. and
Mhm.
Even everybody that has been in that involved in it all told me the same thing. Oh, you can go look at cameras and you can
You could.
fucking do all that extra shit. But
I like that.
This
moving
is,
forward is the way to
it's-
go.
It's
this is
kind
what's
of
gonna happen, man.
it's
That guy
ki-
got negative karma right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
So,
done.
you
No,
know,
he's done. He's gonna something fucked up's gonna
No.
happen to him, man.
It's
I
like
mean,
it's
I-
live by
I
the
wish-
sword, die by
I
the
wish
sword.
that
dude.
not upon
Right.
him, or
Sure.
I hope something, and I hope that this situation, anything that I can get onto somebody else, where I seen other videos where people are doing the same thing, and they're just fucking losing it. These people are crumbling. Like
Right. You didn't, bro.
I don't want them to. I want to help people
Mhm.
in any type of way. If this can help you in any type of way, don't fucking fuck around.
I think it is gonna help a lot
Leave
of
it
people,
alone.
man.
Here's what
Leave
we're
that shit
doing.
alone, dude.
This is what we're gonna do to get back at the fucking Yankees fans.
Oh no.
Next year, when the Yankees win, you and I are gonna go down to Figueroa. We're gonna get a nice prostitute with some HIV, and we're gonna get this guy so fucking drunk
Me?
and fucking set her up with him at
Dude,
the
we're
bar.
gonna.
Oh,
Hey, we gotta go
dude.
to Jersey at that point. Jersey.
Get some-
Hey, we talked about it a couple pods ago.
Mukbang.
A couple pods ago, we
Mukbang.
talked about it. But dude, you boys, hey, go celebrate. And well, no, you're taken. Never mind. But TJ, Hong Kong, pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're single or not.
Hong
but-
Kong.
Yeah, you ever go to? It's called Hong Kong. They have like a strip club. You know what I mean? It's pretty wild.
It's a whorehouse.
It's a
fucking
whorehouse. It's
He's
a
like
whorehouse.
he's trying to make it. It's a straight. No, it's a whorehouse.
It's a
Let's be
whorehouse.
honest.
Yeah. But it was wild. All right, let's go into the Patreon. All right, well, let me just wrap this up. Hey, boys, follow our boy Kevin. He's the world's most famous Dodger fan. He's honestly a friend of the channel now. His inspiring words, I think, will change some of you out there. It's all about being grateful. He's It honestly made me emotional a couple times during this podcast, but I appreciate you coming on, my man. And where can they find you?
I appreciate that. Thank you so much,
Of
bro.
course, bro.
PERCIVAIL
Mhm.
on Instagram.
I gotta find
And
you.
the motherfucking
Yeah, bro, you do.
the GoFundMe's
Yeah.
on that motherfucker too. You hit that
Yeah,
link.
hit the
Go ahead and help me
GoFundMe.
out.
Help a boy
All
out.
that money, I'm not the one that handles the money. Everything's going to hospital bills. The hospitals and
Mhm.
bills are crazy.
What are the
bet.
bills
Nuts.
like? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after
In the
we catch-
Patreon. Yeah, let's
they're
talk about
nuts.
it on the Patreon.
Fucking nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing that I thought, nothing close to what the fuck I thought was going on.
Yeah.
But shout out Cash Cobain.
Cash Go Ben.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we come in,
His shirt.
sliz up,
Mhm.
and we're gonna make a mukbang.
All right. And our boy, where can we find you?
She loved Benji.
All right.
3 eyes at the end.
All right.
Simple as it.
Is she the one who loves Benji?
She loves Benji.
no.
Hell
She
yeah.
No,
loves
no, no.
Benji.
Hell yeah.
This is the homegirl.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
She likes Benji at the very least.
Hey,
No, no.
check
No,
out
that's
the-
how we come. We're like a sex cult.
No, we not.
Ooh.
We're like a sex cult. We just
Hey,
A
I
lot
don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Hell
I don't know
yeah.
these people. No, I'm just.
It's been a hell of a podcast, guys. Go check out the Patreon. Subscribe down below.
Fuck the Yankees.
Bye.
Fuck 'em.
Sure.
fuck
Sure.
the Yankees.